Solamente dime, yo casi no salgo y no lo voy a negar, que por ti fue que yo vine. Y ahora busca salir de la rutina, le da el cannabis no a la nicotina. En alta siempre como su autoestima, pero conmigo se fue estaba en una esquina. Yo te doy lo que tú pidas.
Yo, what's going on? On to One Podcast, episode 5. We in here. Right after Thanksgiving.
Shout out LGBT.
And we're watching. I'll take that. And we're watching Mikey Williams right now. Some highlights. What was that?
Who is he?
We're talking about.
Mikey Williams is one of the best, or the best high school prospect in the country.
He's a fucking beast.
Yeah,
he's a monster.
He's been dirty too.
Shout out.
No, what do you think? What would you do?
If I was him?
No. What would you do, right? If you in English too, right? In your class, but you're Mikey Williams. So
I'm passing that shit, even if I don't go.
No, for sure. But and the teacher tells you gotta do this, you gotta do that. Are you gonna be respectful on some tip, or are you gonna be like?
I mean, bro, I grew up respectful. For me, my mom taught me how to be respectful from jit. So I would be respectful.
Be respectful.
Yeah.
What's up? Yo, but what I was saying about the weather, mad chilly in Miami. How y'all feeling
it's
about
fire. I like it.
It's amazing.
It feels like the summer in Chicago. In Chicago, that's what August feels like.
You know what's funny? You know, my girl today, she was like, bro, babe, we should do a bonfire since it's never cold in Miami. I'm like, bro, it's like 62.
If you walk too much, you'll start sweating. Like,
yo,
don't do that.
Females, this is gonna be for like 3-4 days. Don't go buy your jackets. Don't buy the coats.
Nah, they already did that. You talking too late already.
Yeah, we're not doing no bonfires, bro. Shit, s'mores, those s'mores, I think.
S'mores?
Yeah, I fuck with s'mores. Shit, guys, how y'all passed the Thanksgiving?
Chilling.
Yeah. Family.
Bro, I had like the most.
I spent it with my friend.
The most
on Thanksgiving dinner ever, bro.
Wow.
Yo, hold on. Now that we're on the topic of Thanksgiving, bro, I want to give a shout out to your family right now because I know they're gonna see this.
You're clapping it up?
Wow. Holy shit, that was amazing.
Why did you see
He brought me a plate of leftovers and it was the best thing I've ever put in my mouth.
You had everything on it?
It had everything.
Mac, everything.
Everything.
Damn.
It was awesome.
I love Thanksgiving.
And I had never had like what's it called, like the jelly with the
cranberry sauce,
cranberry
stuffing.
Because you feel me, like you already know what's up with Miami and the Thanksgiving. It's never that.
It's not real.
Yeah, bro.
Not real.
No, we do Thanksgiving for serious because
Thanksgiving
is my favorite holiday.
Bro, your mom made this corn. What is it? Corn.
It's corn casserole.
Corn casserole.
It's like a cross between.
It was so good. Oh my god, it was crazy.
Yeah, I remember I spent Thanksgiving with Gio's family one time.
One time?
Yeah, it was gas.
When?
It was a couple years ago.
Yeah, all you guys came over for Christmas Eve.
Christmas, yeah.
Oh, it was Christmas Eve. I'm Friday.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, no, but we were all there though.
Hey, but Thanksgiving is fun. I mean, I spent it with my girl's fam, chilling.
Chilling, you had good food?
Yeah, it was, that was good food, chilling. I ate a lot. I ate like 3 plates of food, bro.
The thing with me is that, bro, my grandma's diabetic. And ever since the diabetes, she was diagnosed with that shit, whatever.
You guys eat that soft shit?
We eat that soft shit. Second, she has a schedule to eat. So that woman does not eat if it's not 2 or 6, bro.
I was literally gonna say you guys are gonna eat dinner at 2 p.m.
So yeah, and I had plans for late at night, and I had told my mom, but she's like, bro, like we still want to spend it, like you feel our small little family.
Yeah, sure.
So then we had to go at 2. So I had Thanksgiving lunch. It was great. Shout out to my fam, but you feel me? It's a little different. And then I had the food you brought me.
Yeah.
That shit made me go to another Thanksgiving.
That shit's crack.
That shit was crack.
Thanksgiving was probably different this year. While Corona,
because
maybe not here in Miami, but I like definitely in other places. Do you think like people really?
I mean, it affected mine.
All right, so look,
that I would normally have Thanksgiving. The people that cook the best, shout out Carol and Eric, but we didn't get to go to theirs because.
So look, I took my dad to the airport because my dad he did a little trip right now and he has to go somewhere back, whatever. The airport was empty, bro. And this was when?
Bro,
last week.
It was last week. And I would have expected, because I've been to the airport before, like Thanksgiving time, and bro, everybody flies out.
But things have gotten really bad again, though.
Yeah, we just crossed 1 million cases, cuz.
I feel people just don't give a fuck no more.
They don't. I went to a tire shop today and nobody had masks on.
Yeah, some people just don't care. I mean, you go to cities and it's
they told me it was closed, so Whatever.
There's some cities you go and nobody cares, and whatever, man. Like Thanksgiving is the best holiday.
Bro, like I was saying,
Chill.
The most.
What?
I had the most on Thanksgiving dinner ever, bro.
Why? What you had?
I know people would flip out like actual fucking Thanksgivingers like Gio.
What'd you eat?
Why? What'd you have?
Lobster.
Oh Jesus.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Okay. Oh no, I saw your Thanksgiving. You had a
saw
white
it?
man Thanksgiving. I saw
I
it.
saw it.
Nah, but that shit's good though. That shit's good. It's not
No,
Thanksgiving
you have to
shit.
understand. Like nobody in my family likes turkey, bro.
No, I
like
feel
that.
Well, cause y'all ain't know how to cook the
You don't like
turkey.
turkey, bro. Nobody
Nah,
likes
turkey
You ever
good.
deep fried a
Turkey's good.
turkey, bro?
I have once. That's the only time I like turkey.
Okay, deep fried
That's the
turkey
only time I
again,
like
cause
That's the shit you drop in the
It was gonna have
fucking.
turkey.
I saw a video that a girl did it wrong, bro, and that shit exploded.
yeah, they say you can't do it inside the house cause you'll burn your whole
That
shit
shit
down.
exploded, cuz.
Bro, I had deep fried turkey in Delaware, bro.
Yo, so
Oh
who am I
God,
looking
bro.
for here, bro?
Hey yo, shout out
Him?
Shout out my Cuban
No, this is
pork,
just
yo.
a highlight.
Shout out the Cuban pork, y'all. Is not playing with the pork, yo.
When they put
Turkey's
the rice,
good. I like turkey.
yo, when they cook the rice in the fucking dead pork that's just there,
Yo.
bro, that's some other shit.
Hey, shout out
bro.
my Hispanic Thanksgiving, yo. Shout out the Cuban.
For sure,
Thanksgiving,
for sure,
alright?
for sure.
I love my American Thanksgiving, mac and cheese, nothing like good cornbread. What's your favorite food? What's your favorite food?
Cornbread, bro. I'm
Cornbread?
not gonna
And Thanksgiving?
At Thanksgiving.
The
Thanksgiving.
turkey.
What?
The turkey. My mom wraps that shit in bacon. That shit's good as fuck. It's like honey glazed. I don't even
I feel like
know.
nobody's favorite is
So
actually.
Thanksgiving isn't about eating things separate. You gotta get that shit.
Mash
and
it, yeah.
Fucking make it onto one bowl of mashed potatoes and you just fucking shove it down your.
All right, so look, I said turkey. I said turkey
Kinda like cheat code.
because this year
I'll give it to
we
you.
had like little Hawaiian rolls, and I'm a little lard, bro. So you feel me? Like I put it in the little Hawaiian rolls.
Alright.
Oh
That shit
wow.
was good as
Oh,
fuck.
wow.
You got a sandwich?
You know that's a leftover staple. You eat turkey sandwich for a week after
For a
Thanksgiving.
week.
That's the shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, shit. I love me some mac and cheese. I like cornbread a lot. I love cornbread.
I like corn. Corn is good, yeah.
I love, yo, corn
When
is
you
so
do
good.
it right.
It's so good, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, cornbread.
You butter it up.
You
Parmesan
like sweet?
cheese on
You
top.
like sweet cornbread or you like
Shout out.
salty cornbread?
Salty. I like salty corn.
Dude, I eat it how I
You tripping?
I eat it
Nah.
how I bro.
Because I get what you're saying though. You're
Like-
trying to like trick your palate.
Huh?
You're trying to go into the sweet with the salty and with the mushy and the hard. I
Yeah.
feel you. I get what you mean though.
You gotta experience all the things.
Yeah.
But shout out to my mom's aunt. She makes the best fucking.
I like the ham,
sweet
too.
cornbread ever, bro. Holy shit, bro. I swear I can eat a whole pie.
The ham on that shit is fire.
On what?
On the turkey like plate,
Yeah.
that shit's good.
Oh, sweet ham.
Sweet ham, yeah.
Sweet ham.
Ooh, sweet ham goes crazy, yo. Crazy. Well, yeah, shout out Thanksgiving.
For sure.
Shout out to Thanksgiving.
favorite
that
holiday.
Fucking holiday.
Why is it your favorite
Family.
holiday?
Why is
Because of
it?
the food.
Why?
That's it?
Easy.
Because
It's
of the food
There's
and also
Christmas,
Every
New
holiday.
Year's.
No, but it's
Nah.
different.
Hanukkah.
It's a different feeling because you're just linking up for the food and to just be there with
To
everybody.
just vibe, yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly,
you're
it's
not going
chill.
for presents and shit, and it's I don't know, it's a different feeling. I like getting up in the morning and you see the Macy's Day Parade. You fucking
Was there even a Macy's Day Parade this year?
There was, but there was nobody there. You see the Macy's Day Parade. You see the dog show or whatever. The house smells like food.
It's chilling. I mean, I love
You dress
food.
up to go to the living room.
You
and
dress
shit.
up to go to the living room.
Dress up to go to the living room.
You eat.
That's
you,
fire. Though.
If we're
You see
lucky,
the football game. You sit down. You knock the fuck out.
No.
You get up. You eat again. Then you fall asleep again.
and if we're lucky, we get some nice weather. In Miami,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah.
We're lucky
Was
we
it
get some
nice? Was it
weather.
nice that day?
It was chilling.
It wasn't this cold.
It wasn't this cold, but it was nice.
It's fucking
it wasn't
cold
hot.
right
Nah,
now.
this shit came from literally one day to another, bro.
Fucking
Yeah.
freezing balls.
Hopefully it stays for like at least
Look
a
how I'm
week.
dressed. It's too
Like
cold.
it's sweater weather.
It was
I was
hard.
in
Cuddle
the crib
season,
today. I
cuddle
was in the crib
season.
today with the AC off and just all the windows and the door open.
Cuddle season at all ladies. Cuddle season. Everybody.
sure.
Cuddle season. Did y'all see the Mike Tyson Roy Jones fight?
Mike look old as fuck. Cause
both
god
look
damn.
old.
Wow.
Yeah,
Nah, but that is
that old that
half and
Mike-
half because he's old as fuck.
But also he's cutting for
Because
this
he's
fight.
cutting and because he shaved, bro. Because I'm used to seeing him with some shit like
Yeah.
some facial.
Man, yo, Mike Tyson is like the most peaceful figure right now,
Nah.
right?
He's pure as
He's
fuck.
just, it's him. He's like a kid.
Yeah.
Right? But he has a fucking face tat, everything.
He's jacked. He'll kill you with two hands.
The guy will literally slaughter you with his hands. But he's like, it's like contradictory, but it kind of makes him like such
How
a
old
cool
is he?
person. I think he's on 50.
He's in his 50s.
He's in his 50s.
Alright.
Definitely in his 50s.
I think he's 54.
It's cool to see that. I mean, it's a totally different person. He's grown up. I mean, this is Mike Tyson. One time went to Dapper Dan's, coked the fuck out like at 3 o'clock in the morning, and got in a fist fight outside of Dapper Dan's.
Yeah, this is the guy who bit someone's ear off.
It's fire. Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that shit.
He's 54, by the way.
Oh, he just said he was stoned in the fucking Roy Jones fight.
He was stoned the whole way through.
I wonder what that feels like. If you're high as fuck, you get knocked in your face like that.
He dominated.
Maybe for him, it lets him chill.
Definitely. Obviously, obviously,
it's a humbler.
It was a draw. Obviously, Mike Tyson killed him. He dominated the fight.
That was probably more
saw shit on
setting
Twitter.
it up for the next fight.
This is a league.
Yeah.
Holyfield is gonna fight.
Yeah, I heard.
Holyfield is gonna fight. It's a legends only league.
Yeah, it's a cool concept.
So what's the purpose of all of this?
Of what, the fights?
Yeah.
They're just exhibition fights. Like if anybody gets knocked down, anybody starts bleeding, the fight's over. Yeah.
So was that the thing that happened with Nate?
Nate got knocked the fuck out.
Man. Shout out, yo, hold on, man. Shout out Nate Robinson.
Shout out Nate Robinson for real.
Yo,
I saw his tweets before the fight.
Yeah, he was going in, bro.
He was going in, bro.
He was training twice a day for 6 months. Yo,
twice a day.
That's dedication, brother.
So what do you think? What do you think his thoughts are now?
He's probably just like, yo, honestly, he's an athlete. He's probably
you win and lose. Like,
I don't think people,
it's not that big of a deal. But
dude, is part of the game.
He's a fucking meme, dude.
Yeah,
it's probably a little embarrassing for him that Jake Paul or whatever his name is. I don't know which one it is, but that person did that shit to him. But
why? Because the other one fights too, his brother.
Huh?
They both fight. Yeah.
Why do they fight?
Fucking YouTubers fight. I hate that
that's
shit.
That's just what they do. But
It's started like shit KSI.
Yeah, they fought.
It was KSI and them, right?
I used to be into all that shit.
But regardless, like, it's a dude that, even though it's a YouTuber and he's kind of corny or whatever, it's still a dude that's bigger than you. And
he's better than you?
Fought twice before in that setting. Because training is training, but when you get to the ring and then you're going to go fight and you get punched in your mouth by a dude that's bigger than you, that has fought more than you, it's going to make a... But
my thing is, though, why is Nate Robinson fighting?
But it's the same thing. Why is Mike Tyson fighting? Why is Logan Paul fighting?
No, that's different.
No, Mike Tyson is fighting because he's feeding a demon.
No,
he needs to feed his pocket.
If Mike Tyson didn't fight, I don't think he would be in.
No, but this is
life
the thing
now.
this is the thing that 100%. This is the thing that boxing fans have been kind of raving about and going crazy about. Is because they're not feeling all this shit. They're not feeling that YouTubers are boxing and getting all the crowd.
They're turning their sport into a gimmick, but that's not the YouTubers' fault. That's their sport's fault. They don't have the biggest issue with boxing is they don't have one league. They have these all these different promotional entities, and they won't let their champions fight each other. So you're never gonna get a unified title. These guys are always running from each other. That's why it was such a big deal when you were gonna get Pacquiao Mayweather, Joshua Wilder.
Yeah.
And that fell apart because they don't want to lose their champion and share it with the other promotional.
And money, probably. There's definitely a lot of money
That's
there.
exactly what it is. Because when you're sharing a champion, you gotta split the bread for every fight. Who the fuck is gonna want to do that?
Yeah, it's outdated, and it'll probably change eventually when they realize that, or it might be just too late.
Yeah.
It might be too late.
Yeah, and they also haven't made a star. I mean, the guy that they're saying is the best motherfucker that they've seen since like Ali is Lomachenko, and it makes me weird. It makes me feel really weird when they talk about him like that.
No,
but who the fuck, like, who knows who that guy is normally?
Yeah.
If you were to ask somebody before, if they knew who, if you were to ask somebody who Roy Jones Jr. is, you're gonna know who Roy Jones Jr. is.
Yeah. Also, I feel UFC and MMA like kind of influenced a lot of that. They're now like the big dog.
It's way better because they're a sport. They're a unified league.
And not only Dana White, the biggest fucking promoting genius, fucking alive.
I mean, he is really smart. Now I wouldn't say he's the best promoter alive.
Wait, why? Why would you say that though?
What?
That he's the best.
I mean, he's revolutionized UFC. He's made it what it is.
Not only that, look how young UFC is, bro.
Yeah, it's a young.
It's only I'm pretty sure UFC is like 25 years old. If that.
It could be around.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the thing with boxing, this is outdated. And like, as you said, stars attract like the young kids. You know, because that's the future of the sport. So if you're a young kid playing basketball right now, who are you looking up to? LeBron, Steph Curry.
If the biggest star in your sport is Tyson Fury, you have a problem. Yeah. There's something wrong.
Yeah.
Nobody looks at that motherfucker and says, "I want to beat him."
Exactly.
Nobody.
You were a kid a long time ago. You looked up at Jordan. Or a couple years ago, you looked at by Kobe. And in football, you look about Tom Brady and all these players, Mike Thomas, Julio Jones. There's countless names, right? And if you look at it at the dying, well, not the dying sports, but
yeah, but you also take in hand that there's different positions in fucking.
No, yeah, but that doesn't matter because I'm talking about just the person, right? I'm not
Yeah,
talking about
yeah,
personality. Yeah, I'm not talking about the ability that he has, the technique. I'm talking about the person. For example, if you look at sports that are struggling, like baseball, it's a struggling sport. Like, let's be honest, compared to all other sports. We can look at boxing, right? You think about it, they don't have anybody that represents the league or represents the sport.
If Odell was a boxer, he'd be the biggest star on the fucking planet.
Exactly, like if right
Yeah,
now.
I get what you're saying. You're
You're
more
talking-
like
I'm talking about
personality,
just the face.
like their character.
Yeah, like, cause let's be honest. For example, this British guy that you just mentioned,
Tyson Fury.
like Tyson Fury, he's probably a good boxer. Like he has to be good, right?
No,
he
yeah,
has to have something.
He is very good, but
Yeah,
it's not. There's
but-
nothing there for fanfare
Exactly.
other
You
than
know?
him being like a cornball. Like.
Yeah, he's there. He has saggy tits. He has like loose skin. Like, if I'm a kid, I don't want to be Tyson Fury.
I hope he sees this shit and beats the fuck out of you.
No, yo, shout out Tyson
No,
Fury.
he will whoop. He will whoop.
I hope this
He
shit
will
blows
whoop
the fuck up and
And
he just comes like
And
a
Tyson
and
Fury
he's
tweets
like,
at you, oi mate.
he's just shaking.
Tyson Fury says, oi mate, and it's, Tony knows, bro, it's over, dog. I'm done, bro.
I wouldn't even fight him though.
Yo, but this is
Tyson
not
Fury
shit,
will walk up to him and just bump him on the head like that.
Yo,
Not even a close fist.
But why do we have a podcast? This is what we're trying to do, right? I'm trying to talk
Nah,
shit.
fuck it. No, I'm just hoping that he just does that. Like
Yeah,
for fun,
yeah.
like not even
Shit, that'll be good for us. Tyson, please find this.
Please beat
Yeah,
the fuck out
I'll
of
take
him,
a
bro.
punch. I'll take
Beat
a
the
punch.
shit.
Just
outta
do
him,
it
bro.
here in the living room so we can record it.
Yo, I'll take a punch to the face of Tyson.
For the video?
100%.
Yo,
Yo,
I'll
swear
pay
to
you.
God right now. Swear to God right
Swear to
now.
God, I'll do that.
Okay,
We have to find how much.
we're gonna make it happen.
bro.
Tyson, I'll
Bro.
pay you, bro. I'll figure it out, bro.
But
We're
yeah,
gonna
you
have
can't
to
tell-
pay you, dog.
Look, I'll choose between college and him getting beat the fuck up by Tyson Fury, and I'm
We'll drop that money.
Yo,
dog. It doesn't even
but
matter.
have I lied? He has saggy tits.
No, that's
Nobody can
fine.
fucking understand his English. Let's be honest.
Oh,
Right?
dude, he's gonna fucking
Can't
beat
understand
you.
You
Yeah,
can't
right
understand
now,
what it
yo,
says.
he's like this right now. He's like, oh, mate. Okay. Okay.
But yeah, yo, shout out to
Nah, fuck you
UFC.
up.
Boxing is fucking dying. 6ix9ine is trying to fight Gervonta Davis at a fucking strip club.
Oh, you saw that?
Davis
And
will
it was
also beat
you know
the
the best
fuck
part
out
is?
of
It was here in Miami.
Yeah, it was here in Miami, but what strip club though?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Actually, I'm gonna find it right now. But yo,
Imagine Kayla was there.
Yeah.
yo, shout out Kalo, man.
Shout out Kalo.
Yo, but imagine
Shout out Kalo on the strip.
in the strip, yes sir. Imagine,
You know that boy, right? He's there right now.
just imagine
So-
being in that club and then you see 6ix9ine, 25 security guards
That are
in
all
one
police.
corner, and then Gervonta Davis in the other corner,
Bro.
and he's like throwing money, saying,
But you
"I
know-
know
you know I don't like him?
Reported that he was throwing wads of money.
Yeah, he was.
fucking.
Yeah, he wouldn't even take him off the
Yeah, he
thing.
was
He
just
was just
throwing
throwing
his
him.
wads.
But you know I don't like that
Bro.
guy. Like
Who?
Gervonta Davis, I don't like him
Why?
because he was beating on his baby mama.
Yeah, he beats
What?
up. He beats
Yeah,
up.
we do not.
Fuck that nigga.
Wait,
He a
do
pussy.
not-
Javante, wasn't he the one who got caught like doing it like in public?
Yes, in a
It was
game.
at a
Lakers
UM
game.
game.
Or
It was
the
at a
UM
UM game.
He
I
grabbed
thought-
my
wasn't
arm.
it the Lakers game though too.
I think so, maybe. But
Bro,
I
what's
searched it
wrong with
up
you,
and
bro?
I thought it was at a Lakers game.
You want
I
some?
searched it up and the court was UM.
Yeah, we do not advocate for none of that bullshit. That's not cool at all.
Fuck you,
Do
you
not
beat on your baby
women.
mama.
Do not beat your woman or any woman.
Yeah.
Or,
It's just
Don't beat on anybody, bro.
If-
Like
Well,
just
you gotta
chill.
be- you gotta be-
Somebody, sometimes you gotta whoop somebody ass.
Alright, bro. But
But
look,
not your
the first point,
Never your girl.
the first point to
Yeah, that's
winning
right,
a
bro.
fight is trying to talk the guy out of the fight. That's the first thing. If you can't talk him out of the fight, the second choice is beating the fuck out of him.
Alright.
But the first one is just you feel me? Like chill, bro. Because look, here in Miami, we don't see this a lot, whatever. But like, there's crazy people, bro. And if you think that you're going into a fight barehanded, the guy thinks he's going into a fight with something else, and you end up with a
you
broken
get shot
neck.
over a basketball.
And you get shot over a fucking elbow to the face in a basketball game. You get me? Like,
Yeah. I mean, it's just kind of the society we live in now.
yeah.
You know, shit, we see rappers dying left and right from gun violence, and
I'm not saying to not hit a guy back and hit you.
you're saying just be cautious.
Just be cautious.
Just think about is it
chill.
really worth it?
Yeah.
Maybe. Is it really
Look,
worth
like with this rapper say, like I'd rather be taunted on by 12 people, then carried by 6. You feel
That's
me? Like,
not at all what he
Yeah,
said.
I don't think that's
That's not what happened.
okay, I know
He
that's
said,
from
I'd
like
rather
another.
be judged by 12 than carried by 6.
Yeah,
Okay,
That
but I
means
switched it up.
I'd rather go to jail.
If not,
Okay,
like,
whatever, bro. Fuck 12 though. I don't want to go to
He's,
jail.
he's
either.
literally saying, you're trying to say he wouldn't fight.
That's
What
how
he's
I
saying is,
interpret it.
I will kill your ass
Oh,
instead
okay.
of me dying. That's what he's saying.
Oh, then yeah, fuck yeah.
So you you gotta put that one.
Yeah.
Nah, I like that one better though.
yeah, but yo, I fucking
I changed it.
I hate 6ix9ine.
I don't know. It's
Bro.
it's hard to pick a side there because you have a domestic abuse.
Bro, fuck both of them.
Fuck
Are we
them.
picking?
And everybody's in the club right now in a pandemic. Fuck the
Yo,
whole
if
club.
I'm in a
Fuck all
club
of them.
and 6ix9ine starts throwing money, bro, I'm not gonna leave the club because I want to see if they're gonna fight. But I don't know. I would just feel really awkward.
I don't like him, yo.
I would be like, what the
Yeah, I feel like
fuck?
if I were to see him in real life, I'll probably just like yell at him, like from afar.
Like, snitch,
Yeah.
Like tell him some shit like snitch,
pussy.
you know, pussy, shit like that.
He's
Like,
he'll just like,
nah, because there's some people who will definitely be like, yeah, I'll call him a snitch and they'll go take a picture with him, dab him up and shit.
I don't think he's letting
I
people
don't
near
know.
him though. He's not
Definitely.
that stupid.
I don't know.
What? You don't think he's what?
Like he's not taking pictures with people and shit. I highly doubt all that shit.
I don't know. I think he is.
Bro, I think he is.
He
bro.
doesn't care. He's at a club in Miami.
Yeah, bro.
In the mecca of strip clubs.
So he had a security that was fucking 7
And
feet.
He has
You
a
don't
security
think
when he's
in
taking
front of
pictures,
him.
bro.
6ix9ine recorded.
I wonder who pays for that.
Him.
him.
You think it's
Security?
him?
Of course.
Him for sure.
Oh, actually, maybe not.
No. Didn't he decline? I'm pretty sure he declined
All right, the feds.
the feds and
Oh,
hired
yeah.
his own security.
Then it's the feds, nigga.
Oh, I heard that.
It would normally be the feds because he.
That's interesting.
But
Well,
I'm pretty
I
sure
just
he
wonder
did.
where he's getting that fucking money from because nobody's streaming his music.
Nobody.
It has to be off of appearances.
Bro, his
Is
music is doing really shite.
Is his value the
Dude,
same?
but it has to be from before.
Haven't heard his last album.
It
Nah,
probably
I
has
don't
to
know
be
last
from
either.
before, man.
No, I don't know.
I don't care for it.
It's probably he's probably still signed somewhere.
Bro, you know.
It's just
yeah.
his whole thing was a gimmick, bro, and it fucking wore out, and you move on to something else.
Yeah, definitely.
That's like Dababy, that people actually liked his music, was the biggest thing on the fucking planet, and everybody hates him. It
Dababy.
happens, bro.
Shout out.
I don't think
Dababy.
people hate him. I just think his music's the same.
That's
Yeah,
because
and-
partly that's
And
part
people
of
joke on him on Twitter all the fucking time, but
Okay.
he was huge for the
Okay,
music.
but if he comes out with a banger and a different flow, people are gonna listen to that shit.
No, but for example, he dropped a project like last week and nobody talks about it. Nobody said anything about it.
Who?
Did you even know who dropped?
Bro, you want to? No, I didn't.
Exactly.
I
And
did
the
not
thing
know
is-
he dropped.
And the thing that you said about having a different flow is, can he?
he
Can
can't,
he?
he can't, because
Of
on that
course.
last song about his brother, he did, and
Yeah,
the beat
Gucci
was
P.
different.
Coke, yo, shout out to
I didn't see
really
that.
I
good
was
track.
literally talking about this, but bro, maybe he's just like, oh, he just found, he's like, oh, this is what works.
No, because
Yeah.
it is what it works.
That's
That's
exactly
That's what worked.
It worked.
It
But
worked.
then,
No,
but then it starts dying.
Yeah, but he's mainstream.
He's
He's
super
on the
mainstream.
radio.
Bro, he's super mainstream.
I hear him at the mall.
But I'm just saying, if he keeps this up, he's gonna kill his own career
Yeah, I hear him.
eventually. You feel me? Because look, you say he dropped. I didn't know he dropped. For
He
it.
dropped, yeah, nah, but that song about his brother, Gucci P. Coke, it's a
But
really
that's
good
what I'm
track.
saying, is that even if he switches it up and nobody listens, doesn't matter.
Exactly.
Like, because they felt, they...
Like what you're
they-
saying, it's too late.
Yeah, and it's not his fault. They turned off on him, and nobody's giving him the chance to come up with something
But you know
new.
what's something that I've noticed? They do that to everybody. And you mentioned this a while back. Remember we talked about this?
What?
That they do this to everybody. Like Gunna, he's too fat now. He's not even fat.
Yeah.
the
what the
thing
fuck?
is, the thing
Yeah.
is,
He's looked the same the whole time.
you know what I think about that? I think it's the way we consume music nowadays is different. We get it not too fast, but we get it fast. We get rid of it, and that's it. And it's done for.
And you're on to the
Like
next one.
before, yeah, because. for
I mean,
example,
look,
with
wait,
social
wait,
media-
let me stop you.
Go,
Because
go.
look,
Yeah.
that is a prime example of how it really is. Because bro, I'll die out a song until my fucking brain hates it.
100%.
You get me? Like in 3 days, I'll listen to that song maybe 1,000 times and it's dead.
Yeah.
I don't like it anymore.
The thing is, like with social media and just the internet in general, anybody could just make music and slap it out and shit. And if it pops, it pops. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
But we were
And the
talking.
thing is that, like, that's why you see like rappers just throwing out projects. Like they throw out projects like it's nothing. Youngboy drops a project every week.
Wait,
You know, like I feel it's just the way we consume the music. It's good.
you listen to
Hey, yo,
it?
YouTube, don't copyright us, please. All right? Please, yo. Don't do this.
What's it called? Bro, but we're talking about this.
Look, it's the same shit though.
Nah, but it's good. It's a really good song.
I don't know.
I don't know though. Maybe I did get like a little brainwashed, and people did make me
really good song.
realize that.
Like I was saying, we were talking about this. Like I don't remember if it was on pod or off pod the other day. How I feel like it's also a way like, we get music nowadays. Like now we have it on our fucking phones. You don't download the full album.
Yeah.
You get me?
Or
you
you have to-
just pick
Yeah,
the
you don't
song.
have to.
And you don't take something and sit with it and listen to it. Or
Yeah,
you don't
like
wait.
what?
You don't wait in a line to pay
Exactly.
$15 to get the Black album. Like it's not.
And then it's like, oh, by $15, it's not like right, dude. We want to listen to something. We're paying a 10-month subscription that we don't even fucking think of. You feel me?
You know whose fault this is?
No, I don't think it's anybody's fault. I think
Tiger.
it's just
Oh no, not Tiger. Soulja Boy.
Soulja Boy. I mean, Soulja Boy revolutionized music.
Yeah, that's
Hip-hop,
why.
man.
Have you seen that the interview? He's like
Drake.
It's like Drake.
I love that interview. But
That's funny.
the thing about the way we consume music is that before it was the vinyl players, the vinyl, you take the line, or the cassette, or the CD, and the anticipation, and you sit with it, like Gio said. You listen to the whole thing. You might listen to it again, and you pick out a couple tracks. And okay, you know,
And
these
also,
are
there's
like,
a totally different experience that comes with it being in a physical form. Because like if you were to get a vinyl, or if you got a CD in that time, and you opened it up, there would be this little pamphlet that had every single song, everybody that worked on the song, all the A&Rs, everybody from the record label, all the fucking producers, all the writers,
and cover art.
people could just dive deeper into the music.
Oh.
You
Yeah,
can't really do that anymore.
Literally,
Yeah, they were more invested.
Literally,
Yeah.
yesterday I was talking about this lady. What's this guy, bro? That he looks like Lil Dicky. I think Benny Blanco. I think his name is. Dude, he's written like I promise you like
He's
half of
like a
every
ghostwriter?
fucking song you can think of, bro.
Mhm.
Nobody knows who the fuck he is.
Yeah.
Literally, I found him on TikTok. Like I already knew who he was because I seen him on a Charlie Puth video. I think it was.
Yeah.
Bro, but this guy, his TikTok was. His bio was like, I know you're wondering why I'm verified. Like nobody knows who this guy is, and he has like literally like search him up real quick. Like I promise you, like hits, bro.
Yeah,
Hits.
that's always happened with ghostwriters though. Like they're meant to be.
No,
ghosts.
but there's people that their career is being a writer and
It's
they're
not,
credited.
Yeah.
And they're credited. And that's
Yeah.
like with producers. There's
But
a lot more producers than Metro Boomin, Wheezy.
No,
So-
so yeah, that's why I mentioned that because you were saying that he would normally be credited.
So how-
and people could see it?
How is
Yeah.
the money compared in all of that?
Like, how does he get money?
Well, they definitely get a check.
It's the same. They're credited.
Yeah.
They just don't
so,
show it
so
to
let
you.
me ask y'all this: how do you feel if you were not the face of your?
But they
But
usually
no,
choose to do that.
but yeah, but that's what they want to do because not everybody can deliver it the same.
I don't think
Because
they
delivery-
all choose that though.
No, because look, delivery in music, especially in hip hop, is like super important. The way you deliver something, for example,
Of course, the image.
Future, right? Future's delivery, I don't think anybody else can do it.
No, it's,
Young
just,
Thug's
it's the same
delivery,
way.
they
it's-
can't.
It's the
Lil
same.
Wayne.
It's the same way they
Drake.
bring songs to multiple artists like before. You get me?
Yeah, like
That's
people
happening.
literally they make songs and they shop them
Yeah.
and see who takes it.
Yeah, like
Look,
for
so
me,
it's a-
And sometimes like there's sometimes that you'll hear a song that was shit, and then
It is,
you'll hear a
yeah.
story about the writer or whatever saying, yeah, I shopped this to so and so, and then you think, oh shit, if that person got that song, then
Like that's
that shit
literally
would be
it.
crazy.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, bro, look
But
at
there's
this.
people that's what their job is. My job is to write the songs. Why? Maybe I can't sing, but I could write a fucking song. Right? Or maybe I can't rap or I don't have the personality, but I
yeah,
could
and
write
some
a fucking
people don't
song.
want to. Some people don't want to be in the spotlight.
Yeah.
And they don't want to have all that added pressure.
That's like people that
bullshit.
that want to be involved in sports but aren't physically gifted. What do?
Yeah.
You become an agent, you become a trainer, you become a coach. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
It's
same
just
thing.
music.
Yeah, you go down the path that I
Or
was going
spokesman.
until you fucking
Hmm?
encounter
Like
the
a spokesman.
chemistry and you say fuck that shit, bro.
Like a journalist.
Also that's like Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith played basketball.
Yeah, I mean, with journalism is different, but the base of it is the same, you know, because you can, a modern day journalism, you could do anything. You can be anything and be a journalist because of social media, you know? It's just, that's why old journalism is dying, because anybody verified on Twitter could tweet something with news-like-esque, you know, features, and people will take it as
I
credible.
believe it, yeah.
And it's changing, like,
I mean, that
rapidly.
depends on what your definition of journalism is. Because that could be reporting news, but if your
No.
definition of journalism is like what somebody like Dan Levitard does, where you're gonna go out, you're gonna find sources, and you're gonna build a fucking story, that's a totally different thing.
No, 100%.
Right? Not
No.
anybody can you can't just pick up and do that.
No.
You have to be very fucking skilled to be able to do that.
I mean, for me, a good journalist is somebody who can create a story, right? Or somebody who will find a story, because anybody can cover the same shit that my buddy's covering, right? But it takes somebody with balls to do that. What we're watching right now.
Yeah, so
That
it's a guy traveling, and I honestly don't know where he is, but it looks like he's just like immersing himself.
It's in Africa.
It's in Africa.
It's a floating slum.
A floating slum in Africa. So he's out there, and it looks like he's interviewing people. He's getting it on camera and all.
You've
that
never seen the
stuff.
show?
No, I've never seen it.
See,
But it
that
looks
for
really
me,
cool.
that for me is real journalism, and not to discredit what I would consider a fake journalist, which is like a reporter.
Okay, what you're
That's
saying
not what
is,
I mean.
this is the journalism you like, is what you're saying.
Not that I like. This is the journalism
That you would consider
that I respect
okay.
the most, because, like I said, it takes balls. And there's a journalist that I watch a lot and that I read a lot. Tim Pool. I don't know if you guys know about him. Whatever. Tim Pool. He used to work for Vice. Now he's doing like solo work. And on Joe Rogan had him on, and he said, "Oh, I get a lot of college kids, journalism students, that ask me, oh, like, how did you start? Like, what, like, how'd you become who you are?" And he said, "Do you have any money saved up? If you have any money saved up, couple $1,000, find something that you want to cover outside of your norm. Go take a flight and cover it. Make a YouTube video on it. Write a piece on it. That's real journalism to me." And for
That's
example,
also very exclusive, though.
I mean, that's what he did. He said he had a couple $1,000 saved up. He wanted to report on the civil war that was going on in Turkey, and he flew to fucking Turkey. And he wrote a piece on it. He made a YouTube video on it. Vice signed him, or Vice gave him a job. And then eventually now he's a really big YouTuber, but he still does like journalism. You know what I mean? That for me.
Yeah, I get you. But what he's basically saying is just like go out there and like chase that shit.
Go out there and do because journalism, for me, it's hands-on. It's something that you can't do from like a laptop. You can obviously get research from your sources, which is in a laptop, but you use those sources and research. You take it onto the field and you use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That like this right here. This is crazy.
What is his name?
That takes balls.
It's called Best Food Ever.
Not everybody can do that. Shit.
Yeah, this
Best
really-
Food Ever
really-
review.
Really is crazy, bro.
No, but he has a bunch of these episodes. I watch
Yeah,
them.
for sure. And it must be fun as fuck.
Hell yeah. You learn.
You learn a bunch of shit. Shit.
Not only that, but it's just a different perspective on the world, you feel me?
We got breaking news, sort of,
What?
on the daily today.
The fuck are you, brother?
Casanova, rapper, Bronx, New York. He's on the loose. The FBI's trying to
Damn.
snatch him up.
Damn.
Apparently, he's facing life behind bars. With
I would be dipping
with
too.
18 and 18 others.
18 other members too of the gang.
For what,
racketeering, narcotics, fraud, and basically like a RICO case. Basically the whole 9 yards.
God damn.
The whole fuck you and everybody that around you.
I wonder how much of that is actually like directed specifically at him. Because a lot of times in a case like that, they'll build it and then put the rapper as the face of it so they can get the clear to just go.
Yeah.
But a lot of times the guy wasn't particularly involved. Although Casanova probably was messing around on the street like that.
No, but you know one thing about Casanova? I saw
He's lit.
an Adam 22 interview. Yeah.
Lit.
I saw an Adam 22 interview when he got out of jail last year, I think.
I saw that shit too.
And he seemed like somebody who was moving right.
Mhm.
You know, he seemed like somebody who learned from going to jail and being in the streets to kind of stay away a little bit.
Well, you just think he's like getting charged by,
I feel like
by
maybe
association?
I feel like
I mean, that's essentially what all those RICO cases are. They do those RICO cases because it's nebulous and you can't really pinpoint one thing, so we're just going to throw fucking everything at you and all you motherfuckers.
I mean, bro.
And then whatever sticks, we're going to take it.
This is a guy that was making millions of dollars off fucking scamming. and whatever he was doing, but he was doing it right.
Yeah.
I don't think if you know how much power you have in that, and you've gotten away with it, and you got caught, and you come out and you're still on the same tip, like.
Yeah, but the thing is that on that interview that I saw, I mean, I'm not gonna just, I don't know the guy or nothing, but from the interview that I saw, he seemed like, he even talked about it, he seemed like somebody who was trying to stay away from that shit. So kind of like, I feel weird about this shit. Like, shit, hopefully he goes maybe on a trial, maybe he beats the case, shit, but the FBI tweeted it.
We're looking for Casanova, cuz. Let us know where he is.
He said, they said 18 members of the Untouchable Gorilla Stone Nation gang charged with racketeering, murder, narcotics, firearms, and fraud offenses.
Yeah, I wonder, like what Jill said, I wonder what he actually got charged with.
Yeah. You're never gonna be able to find that though, cause they're just gonna throw the RICO at him.
And then they proceeded to reply to their own tweet with a picture of Casanova. We are still looking for Caswell Sr., aka Casanova, in connection with the case. He has connections to both NY, New York, and New Jersey. If you have information about his whereabouts, please call us at 1-800-CALL-FBI.
Damn, Tony out here dry snitching like a motherfucker. That's crazy.
Tony out here.
He giving up the
on,
phone number. He giving up the phone
Yo,
number.
I'm just reading up the fucking
He gave
news,
out. Hey, he
bro.
gave out Casanova's legal name, all kind of shit. Well, you
Yo,
read his birth certificate
Yeah,
out.
Tyson Fury and no
Wow.
Casanova on his ass, bro.
Yo,
And Gervonta Davis.
No, I'm gonna have to separate myself from my man, bro. You gotta do the podcast remote from now on.
We're about to get charged by
Yeah.
association,
Yeah,
bro.
you crazy, bro.
Bro, I'm just reading out the news, man.
You crazy, boy.
I'm just reading out the news. Yo, but shout out Casanova, man. Hopefully he pulls
Shout
through.
out Casanova. Wait, so he's on the run.
Yeah, they haven't caught him.
So how long has it been?
Where do you think he's
You
at?
think he'll come out with something?
I don't know.
No,
Definitely
no
not.
way. He
No.
has way bigger things to
No.
fucking worry about, bro. They're
What'd you
coming
say?
out with a song
I said,
right
"Let me come out
now.
with a song."
No, bro. I don't fucking
He
think
has
he's
to-
gonna.
he has
So
to
look.
definitely
So what do
make
you
that.
do?
I don't know.
Because
I've
you're
never been in
big
that
as
predicament.
fuck. Like
Imagine the FBI tweeted about you. A
No,
picture
no,
of
but
your
I'm a
face.
nobody. They'll find my ass like this, and what am I gonna worry about? Like, fuck that shit. He
Yeah,
has a lot to fucking worry about.
Who do you think calls in and says, "Hey, I think I saw Casanova"?
A
Who
fucking
does
nerd?
that? What the fuck is wrong with you?
A fucking nerd? That happens all the time.
Because you have to know who Casanova is to then call and be like, "Yo,
You have to be like,
I think I saw
you have
Casanova.
to be as big as Hayden.
yeah, there has to be something wrong
Or a
with you."
troll. Or a troll. I'm sure trollers have already kind of.
That's fucked
called
up.
that.
Christian probably already called. That's your brother when you get home.
Definitely.
See if he called it already.
So look,
But-
so he's running, bro. But look, so the thing that's puzzling me right now is what the fuck to do. Like, what do you do?
When you're on the
Because
run.
and you're that big,
And one thing.
Do you
is
mean
that-
not physically,
famous? Okay.
famous. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
And
where do
one
you
thing-
go, bro?
Wait.
No, I think there's a lot of places that Casanova could go and nobody knows who he is.
That's-
Okay,
In
no,
the
but I'm
United
talking about
States.
what do you do with your life?
Oh, okay.
What are you doing in like 10 years from now, bro? You're in fucking Cuba?
Shit,
Like, no.
Nah,
What?
nah, nah.
Like, how long do you think he can
JK
be on the
Resident
run?
Evil.
So, because if you're facing life, bro, you're
Yeah.
gonna do time.
You think he's leaving the country?
Bro, if I was him, I would be on a plane
Not right
right now to fucking Austria.
If he doesn't turn himself in a week,
No, he's gone.
yeah.
He's
Yeah,
gone
that's
and
why-
he's
like,
that's why I
Casanova.
said-
Like,
he's
he's
trying to-
Casanova.
He's
That's why-
Casanova, dude.
That's why I said that he, like, I hope he goes on trial and beats it because running is not, it's not gonna work.
Bro,
Let's be honest.
sometimes it has to
but-
work, bro.
But look, let's be
What
honest.
if he
look,
dips and he doesn't? He'd be a legend.
Just like DB Cooper, bro. He dipped and he never got
Look,
found.
they
He
tweeted
took
this
off.
out. They tweeted this out at 4:57 p.m. December 1st. So today at 5 p.m. Right. So for them to tweet out that tweet and a picture of his face, looking specifically for Casanova, they probably been looking for him for a while.
Yeah, they probably already caught like the 17 other people.
Yeah, they're like,
18
damn,
other
bro, we
people.
can't find this motherfucker, bro.
And
Somebody
they
help.
cannot find
Damn, so he was
Casanova.
ahead then.
They've probably
been ahead.
Yeah, they probably because for them to tweet that shit out, they're probably looking for him for like a week. Probably.
They probably busted in and thought he was there and he wasn't there. And they're
He's like, I got
"Ah, shit.
That's crazy.
Get a little star from cutout.
That's
Imagine we
crazy.
see him here in the video. He's in the back. hiding.
Chilling.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Where would I go?
The
Spain.
FBI's looking for you. Spain.
Wait, do we have that shit
They
that
have
we could trade?
extradition, yes.
Alright, hell
You
no.
can trade.
Most
You
of
guys
the-
just trade prisoners.
Most of the first developed countries are.
I'm gonna go to North Korea.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to.
Nah.
Where's that they going?
Hell nah.
Prison break.
Why would you go to
Panama
They
North
would
break.
treat me good as fuck, cause like you feel me? 'Cause
No.
they don't want to send you back.
No.
No, you don't think so?
I
don't think so.
Never mind. Bad idea, guys.
Bad idea, bro.
Okay, you remember that kid that they sent back? Like,
I go to DR.
Oh, because of the poster? No, they never sent him back.
no, he did.
No, he died.
But yeah, no, he died here.
No, he didn't. He died over there.
What are you talking about?
They sent him back like brain dead. Or
Explain.
No.
Explain.
Okay, so
Explain.
I don't remember how long ago it was. You remember that time that there was like a college kid, a young person in North Korea.
Yeah.
And he ripped off like a poster
To take it home.
to take.
It was propaganda. And
He
it
ripped off a
said like something against the U.S. And then you could see it in the I don't know if it was the lobby or the hallway. I'm not sure. It was somewhere. You see him take the poster, roll it up. He rolls it up and he puts it in between his sweater. He walks into his room, and you see the people go into his room and follow him, bro. So first of all, you see him, dude. There's a video.
Dude, imagine you do that and you think nothing is gonna happen.
He's in a press conference because he's going to jail.
Yeah.
He's gonna serve time there for doing that, for trying to steal one of those. And you see that he's like beaten up and like hairy and all fucked up, and he's begging. He's like, please, like, I just want to go home. After that, they take him back. Cops, look it up. And then they send like something out, and they said that he was brain dead.
Jesus.
That he was brain dead. That
Probably
something happened. He got
tortured
sick. They beat the fuck out of him.
They
He was
probably
brain
tortured
dead.
him, and that probably did some brain.
And then he died.
It's the bro. What do you go to North Korea for vacation for?
Well, yeah, I am never going to North Korea ever in my life.
I would go.
Oh, I'm good.
But I would so get in trouble because I'm disrespectful without even thinking about it. So imagine there, bro. I'm fucked.
So good.
That's so crazy. Like, you search him up on Wikipedia, it just says he was an American student who got kidnapped, or like not kidnapped, but I'm just saying, like, you get me?
No, it is.
I know, but that's what he's known for. That's so sad, bro.
What's his name?
Otto Warmbier? I don't know, I butchered the fuck out of
Did
his
he
name.
die, right?
He's
He
from
died?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
Was an American college student, was imprisoned in North Korea in 2016 on a charge of subversion. In June 2017, he was released by North Korea in a vegetative state
Oh.
and died soon afterwards.
So he died here.
Yes, that's what I told
Oh,
you.
shit, nah,
They
you're
say
right.
He was a vegetable, though, so.
Dude, they killed him. They killed him.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Definitely.
Yo,
the
this
party
dude got some
tortured
crazy
him.
pants on, bro.
This one?
Yeah, and the food looks
Watch,
fucking
pay attention, watch.
incredible. That food looks amazing, and of course they're playing football.
All of them, like super fresh. I don't even know.
Who
makes that?
Floating.
Rest in peace. Oh man, rest in peace, Diego Maradona. Though.
Dude, look at all the fucking
Get on my back.
pollution, bro.
Yeah, that's really sad.
Look at that shit.
Yeah, Africa. A lot of parts of Africa are dumping grounds for first world countries, and they tear up Africa. They fuck it up and they leave. It's horrible. Elon Musk does it
Bro.
to mine and shit. Yeah,
He's from South Africa.
but it's sad. You know, this shit's fucking.
Fuck South Korea, bitch.
No,
South
North
Korea.
No, that's South Korea.
South
North Korea.
normal. So now we're at war with Tyson Fury, South Korea, Gervonta Davis,
Damn.
North Korea.
We gotta cut that.
Casanova, North Korea.
Casanova.
Damn, bro.
Fuck,
The
bro.
FBI's gonna tweet about us next, bro. There
Fuck
you
it,
go.
bro.
God damn.
But
Yo,
damn, bro, that's sad. That shit that we're talking
Yo,
about.
what do you guys feel about the monolith that appeared in Utah and now is in
It's a
Romania?
fucking alien,
across
bro.
the fucking world.
It's an alien.
What do you think?
I think it's a gig.
I don't know, bro.
Gig?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's bullshit.
So
I look
yeah.
at it. That shit looks on my fridge, bro.
So look.
Look at
so-
the refrigerator.
No. So what I mean by that, I think a really like maybe someone that we don't know yet, an artist. He's punning. He's doing a stunt. It's a
You know what
stunt.
they're saying? That it was a guy actually that died in 2011. It's one of his pieces.
All
That's
right.
what doesn't make any sense. But he was saying his son said, and I have to find the guy's name. But his son had said that his dad was talking about placing sculptures in really remote places so that people would find them.
So and he died though.
Before he died.
All right, well,
Also,
okay.
people, but they've been there disappearing. Like,
They
that's the
said,
whole
so
thing.
some guy tracked that one down. He said that one that was in Utah had been there since 2016.
And he
So
knows.
the
But that's
thing is-
after he died, so I don't know how that could.
It's been there?
That could work since
The
2016.
Simpsons predicted it.
No, but they took
The
it down.
Simpsons. Have you seen The Simpsons?
It disappeared.
They took no. There's a video on TikTok. I was on
Of
TikTok.
them taking it.
No, yeah, and there was these like 4 guys that were taking pictures with the monolith, and then people in like construction clothes and working clothes came and they're like, oh, I hope you got your pictures, and they pushed it down. They carried it. And they took it.
Yeah,
away.
I'm not falling for that artist shit. I'm sorry.
So what? You think it's fucking aliens?
There's
I don't
another
know
one.
what it is.
There's another one in Romania.
I'd rather say I don't know.
It's a stunt, bro.
Than say it's some artist, because the thing is that
Bro.
The Simpsons made an episode about it a long time ago, and it showed like that rocky Grand Canyon vibes
And the
like
triangle.
No. It had like it was in that same spot, and it had the same monolith, and it had like monkeys.
Nah, I'm about to see it.
It had monkeys like jumping around it and like
I've
grabbing
seen
it
it,
and hugging it. Dude, I know Simpsons predict a lot of shit, but that's
No, they predict
fucking
everything.
crazy.
So look, I feel like
That's
it's not
crazy.
a fucking alien, bro. If aliens are gonna talk to us, I don't think they're just gonna put a fucking random, like, metal fucking
Well,
wall.
maybe that's something that's very old and we don't know what it is yet.
Bro, it's confirmed that the metals are like here, human.
But who confirmed that?
I don't fucking know.
If we
Twitter?
really, we open the third eye, episode 3. If you open it again, if you think about it, all the information like who told. Like,
I'm not buying it.
I don't know. I just don't see. I haven't seen any connection. If I see a cool connection, that you.
So
can
you know
make
the
it-
Simpsons is a cool connection?
Oh,
Bro, the Simpsons have
That
Donald
happens so
Trump
much, bro.
going down a fucking escalator, and as he's going down, he goes like this. There's a fucking video of Donald Trump going down the
Like, no,
escalator,
there's a
Oh,
sign,
but
wasn't like a
it's-
sign
and then there's a
for-
sign that says Trump.
Dude,
No,
It was crazy.
But it was the episode. If you watch the episode, he's running for president, in walking down his own Trump building, the Trump Tower,
yeah.
announcing, "Yo, I'm running for president." The same thing he did in real life.
So how crazy is it to think that Donald Trump would run for president?
It's
So
not
how-
crazy.
He had tried it before.
But I don't think that's crazy.
Okay,
But
so
that's what
how
I'm
crazy?
saying. So how big of a leap is it for
Bro,
the Simpsons to just do that?
You want to really open your fucking
Doesn't mean
eyes,
you can
bro?
see into the future.
You want to really open your fucking eyes, bro? The Simpsons are part of a fucking organization that they're controlling everything, bro. That's it.
Yeah, there's a huge theory.
So
No,
now-
in reality, bro, we're all living like a fucking. Dude, this is like a playground, bro. They send what they want to do next.
There's a huge I was gonna say simulation. There's a huge theory that the
What?
Simpsons like they get leaked information from like the 13 grand families of the world, which I don't know the names of them.
That what's
but
gonna
they're
happen
like,
after?
They're like the what we call the Illuminati, right?
Yeah,
Or
facts.
whatever they call themselves. It's 13 families, like the most powerful families in the world. And apparently the Simpsons get like leaked information from them. Shit. Like some crazy theory. Like, there's a bunch of theories on the internet, but
It could fucking.
this
be.
is really cool because I'm somebody who refuses to believe that aliens don't exist.
That don't.
I refuse.
Yeah, but to deny that that is alien doesn't mean that you're denying all
Yes,
aliens
but when you're
exist.
somebody like me and is in denial that shit is definitely fucking real, and if I see some 12 feet silver or whatever it is shit in the middle of nowhere,
Randomly appear in this
and
So
then
let me
randomly
ask
go
you
from here to
something.
there, I'm like, yo, fuck.
So let me ask
this
you
is
something.
real.
If that is, right, actually an art piece that was put there because they know that people like you exist, and its purpose is to make you feel that way.
I feel attacked.
You feel attacked,
Feel attacked.
and it also makes
And
it a
targeted.
great. It also
Targeted.
makes it a great fucking piece of art. That's exactly what that would be there for if it was an art piece.
Yeah, no.
So it's just as likely that it's alien that it is an art piece.
Yeah, I mean, no. I'm fine with knowing. I'm fine with not knowing what it is.
Why?
I'd rather just stay in that sense of thought that like, yo, I don't know what this shit is, than fucking be an artist. But if it really is an artist, then it is, and fuck it, shit. They
If
targeted
it's
me,
an,
they
if
attacked
it's
me,
an
and
artist,
they
then
got
it's,
me.
if it's an artist, then it's great work.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to like realize how much like momentum and shit all these monoliths have picked up right now.
And yo,
You know,
yeah,
it's-
that's true. And talking about UFOs and aliens shit, like the government slowly, if
Yeah,
you really
been saying
pay
it for a
attention
while,
to it,
bro.
they're slowly feeding it to us. They're
They're
dropping.
preparing us, basically.
Yeah, when Obama came into presidency, he said one of his goals was to make like alien life and UFOs and
Normal?
Area 52 and all that shit. Not normal,
51.
but to start to introduce it more.
51.
To not make it so taboo. 51, right? I said 52.
Yeah.
Fuck me, man. But to make it more normal, not taboo, right? And now we're seeing the effects because
The
slowly-
Pentagon releases videos of UFOs all the time. bro.
yeah,
all the
all the
fucking
time. Yeah,
All
and
the time.
and they've also been releasing documents that were like classified a couple years ago. Now they're releasing them, and people like me, I fucking love that shit. And
Bro,
shit,
that's
maybe they're
because-
just tricking me. And
Bro,
well, fuck
no. That's because people are waking up and they're asking questions.
Yeah, definitely.
And you need to give people questions. I mean, the answers, because if not, they're gonna fucking rage, and it'll be even worse.
Yeah, I feel
so they rather control it than just let people assume their own things. You feel me? And
you know what else also
Definitely.
happens is that they flood you with bullshit, and then they sneak in things that are real, and now you can't tell the difference.
yeah, because the bullshit is outweighing the truth. It's like, damn, like this is better than this shit. You feel me? Like, why?
Also, I feel what you mentioned about people waking up and asking questions. I
That's
feel
happening, bro.
I feel our generation is very skeptic and like
We don't
not
believe-
taking
we don't
we're
believe
not
that
taking no
shit.
bullshit. I feel like past generations have not done the same.
Which is the opposite, because our parents are telling us, don't believe everything you see on that bullshit. You feel me? On our phone.
because they don't understand it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
but
but they go at it thinking that we believe it.
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like we're actually the opposite of that.
There's never been a generation in history with more access to information than ours.
This is lit.
100%. And that leads us to being more
Everything else
skeptic.
was always, and even now to some degree it is, but everything else was always hyper controlled by a gatekeeper. So whether it was the news channel, the book publisher, whoever it was that published the magazines and all that shit. Now it's more free, where we can create a piece like this and share it with you instantaneously tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
100%.
And there's nobody telling us that we can't do this or that
Yeah,
doesn't
there's
work.
nobody telling us what our opinions are or what to say or what not to say.
And now that you say, I always think that, 'cause I'm like, bro, like it's always a publisher like who releases like
Yeah.
the school books.
Yeah.
Just as simple as that.
And if it
you
is
feel me?
in their monetary interest to keep something out of there,
Exactly.
they can do that.
Exactly.
as
They
much
can
as
literally
fucking
put
want to.
in what we know, what we don't fucking get taught, what we get taught. Like that's so crazy.
Yeah, school textbooks are, dude, they are fucking dog shit. Jesus Christ, they are horrible. They're unreadable first, right? As somebody who, I'm gonna say I'm a crazy reader, but I read often. Yo, if you think back, like you try to open those books and they're unfucking readable. The teachers don't even like reading them. They use the outlines and they teach you off the outline of the fucking summary of the book. And most of those books, like Columbus,
You know what's crazy that I'm thinking about right now?
what's up?
I'm searching up the moon landing,
Oh my god.
and it's not popping up.
Jesus Christ. What do you guys think about the moon landing? I was about to
Fake.
get to, I was about to get to Columbus and Native Indians, but
It's fucking
I'm
fake.
not with that bag.
Yeah, but
What are you trying to talk about, bro?
No, I was about to go into like how they don't teach us
No,
like,
it's
the real
smooth.
history of like
Okay.
our own country, our own, not country, our own
It's
land.
fake.
they sugarcoat it.
Yeah, they sugarcoat it and they tell you Columbus was here, the Vikings were before us, and all
I don't believe
Because
none of that
if
shit.
you knew what the real history was, would a child be so willing to stand up and say the Pledge of Allegiance? No.
100%. And
I
that's,
got-
and but this is again back to our generation, millennials and Gen Z. People aren't doing that shit. Some people don't want to stand up for the national anthem. You know?
I mean, I
I
becoming
haven't
more
stood
normal.
up for the national anthem since like 5th grade.
I
They
stood,
start forcing us, right?
Never.
Yeah, after they start forcing you, yo,
bro. I stood. I mean, I sat down once, and the teacher was like, "What the?" Because I had my headphones on,
Oh my god.
and I understand the respect and all of that shit.
Fuck all that.
But I looked at her and I was like, "What the fuck? Like, bitch, I don't have to stand for nothing. Like, you crazy. I don't have to stand for that shit."
Yeah,
which
100%.
which is kind of wrong in some sense, but
It's
in my
not- it's
personal,
not
in
wrong.
my
It's not wrong at all.
Yeah.
okay, it's not wrong at all. But I'm saying like I don't know. Some fucking people might think it's wrong. You get me?
But the same person that's going to tell you that it's wrong to do that is also the same person to stand behind their First Amendment right to say whatever the fuck they want to say that's mean to you.
Yeah.
And I can't sit down because that flag or the song or the pledge doesn't represent me.
Jesus
I
Christ.
feel like that's too.
So-
Americans love glorifying old fucking papers and old songs and all this outdated bullshit. Like we fucking glorify the Constitution like if it's some crazy shit, which was fucking made by a bunch of racist white men trying to get richer and
Pretty-
for the benefit of
pretty weird.
other rich white men.
you know what's a big
We glorify the
bag
Constitution like
that we
it's-
always are in? We're always in that bag of fucking white people. We fucking hate white people, rich white people, racist white people.
Yo, don't get me wrong. I like white people.
Fucking assholes.
Yo, real, like, I'm not gonna say real, but there's a lot of white American people who are cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
like they're just cool people. They're nice and they're open-minded and they're progressive and shit. But the other side of white people, they just outweigh them.
This is crazy, dog.
What?
this little rant we just had, that's crazy.
That's what we do, bro.
Yeah, man, that's how it is, bro.
All I know is
just don't be racist.
I don't even think it's being like a
no,
white
it's
thing.
definitely not being white.
I feel more when it comes in, especially we've seen it now more with this whole like you always say nationalism,
fascism.
Like, bro, I see I see an American flag and I already think the person's coming at me. Like, you get me? You get what I'm trying to say?
And it's not because majority of Americans are not like that. Majority of Americans are probably cool and progressive, and there's a lot of American people who are liberal and shit.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
talking about just like the other side is like that other minority. Well, maybe not a minority. I mean, Trump did get like 70 fucking million votes, but they're so loud and like obnoxious that it just like outweighs everybody else. Just
so what are we thinking about the moon landing? Is it fake?
All right, my theory about the moon landing. I'm about to get in my bag. All right, my freaky bag. Look, so the moon landing, when they got there, they landed on the dark side of the moon, right?
So they
the one
couldn't
that we don't see.
Okay.
And they landed in a crater.
Okay.
Right? There's been people who've worked at NASA who said that they've seen and heard the real tapes of when they landed.
It was a Neil Armstrong and the people?
Yeah,
Okay.
and he said, oh, they're watching us. Oh, they don't want us here. They're watching us. He's like, oh my, like,
maybe he was tripping, like off the shrooms.
They said that there was motherfuckers waiting.
Yeah.
On top of the.
Since they landed on the crater, he said that they were looking at them, like from the top, all around, surrounding them. And this, like the validation that I have for this theory, is just simple. Why haven't we gone back? It's close. It's useful. Why haven't we gone back? Why haven't we made a station? Right, since that moon landing, we could have gone back over all these years, made a space station with fuel and equipment and all this shit that could be like a jumping pad to Mars and to other things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Why haven't we done that?
You know what's crazy? I saw this thing on TikTok once again, because I'm always on fucking TikTok.
TikTok.
This guy comes up to like Neil Armstrong, whoever the fuck, and he's like, swear to God on the Bible that you landed on the moon. And he was doing a full interview by then. He was already doing an interview. Jeez. And he grabs his shit and he walks out. He's like, nah, fuck your shit.
Nah.
He was like, nah, fuck that shit. He's like, cut all of this shit. I don't want this anymore. He walks out.
Buzz Aldrin punched somebody one time too.
Because of the church, because of the Bible thing?
Something like that,
yeah bro.
Dude came up to him and he asked him something and Buzz Aldrin just...
There's some suspect ass shit happening, bro.
And then like the footprints and...
So look, you want to think what I think?
I just always like the video that I see when it looks like they're being pulled up on wires. And
so look, what I think is that, bro, I didn't think that people back then, and we have to think about it, we were in the space race, right? Whatever?
Yeah, with space race, yeah.
So we needed to do this, right? I feel like they didn't think about what was going to happen in the future, about how advanced our technology was going to be, because we look back at those videos, like what I just showed right now, and they look fake as fuck.
Yeah, you make a really good
They look fucking shite. So I don't think they thought ahead. They just thought about winning, even if it isn't fake.
And at the time, they probably also... Those were the only videos of space that they had.
Okay.
Right? So now, if we see something like that, we can see... Like, we've seen what people that are actually at the International Space Station look like, right?
Yeah.
What they look like flying around.
Yeah, and how it works. Then that was the first shit that had ever come out, and if it was fake, they probably did see it and be like, yeah, that's good enough, fuck it. And they sent it to everybody, and it was like, oh my god.
Definitely.
Bro, because back then you see that shit, and you're like, wow, like those people are actually...
And you got JFK pushing this shit?
Definitely.
With the clean ass cut, oh, you're crazy.
Yeah,
you're crazy. And the Russians got up there first.
We all fucking know JFK only came out because of the cut, huh?
Yeah, bro, you crazy.
Mario made a really good point. The way technology has advanced rapidly in such a short amount of time will make us more skeptic.
Yeah.
Right? And now we look back at this shit and we're like, yo, hold up. Is this shit actually fucking real? This shit looks fake as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
So
there's also another theory that they actually did go, but it was impossible to take film up there, so they staged it when they came back to give people footage.
No,
why would it be impossible?
Because there's radiation that would have fucked with the film. It would have destroyed it.
Film,
they said it would have been impossible to be able to take film and come back and it still be intact.
So, and what you said about the space race, do you think that it was just something about like ego and because usually with military and space and shit like that, it's kind of just like puffing up your chest.
Yeah. Posturing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Sure.
It's just like I run this shit. So do you think it was just kind of like a
we put a flag on the moon, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Try me.
Yeah. Do you think
you don't have a fucking Russian flag on the moon?
Ain't no Russian flag on the moon. The U.S. got one though.
Yeah. So you think it was just maybe like just like.
Do you think it's still there?
Dude, definitely fucking not.
If they went,
the flag.
No, man. Dude, it's been like 80 years. No, not that much.
But there's no
80,
atmosphere.
like 60 years.
There's no atmosphere though.
That's true.
So why was the flag fucking waving?
There's no fucking.
That's also
there's no
really
weather.
good.
There's no nothing.
If there's no atmosphere, why is the flag waving? Why is it windy?
Papi, porque había frío, no sé.
Man, you know what? I'm in with Gio's theory. That they staged that shit
When they came
because
back?
they thought that this shit was good enough, and the people aren't gonna be like, oh no, why is the flag waving?
Yeah, because if you got JFK yelling, ask not what your country could do for you, but what you could do for your country. You see that shit, the Pledge of Allegiance and the fucking, what is the song called? I just forgot what the song is.
Total hard on.
National anthem. I forgot that word.
Total hard on for Americans.
Yeah, bro.
Definitely.
And the Russians are gonna nuke us? Oh my god, you're crazy.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
I would have believed whatever they told me.
I wouldn't be able to imagine living in that era, bro.
That's crazy.
Like,
I think about that too, because there was times like we had fire drills and tornado drills. And there would be second graders that the teacher would tell them, okay, kids, the nuke is going to come. Get under the desk.
Like, what is that going to do, bro?
And then you would go home and go to sleep after that. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
I would have lost my fucking mind.
That also killed.
Yo, this shit is so fake.
That's the rover.
Yo, this is fake, dude.
Yeah, it's fake.
There's no stars in the back.
Oh,
Yo,
no. Fuck that. Because I understand why it
look
would
at
be
the
so
side
dark.
shot.
Yo, this shit is really fake.
Yo, this shit is really fake. I didn't think it was this fake.
Hold up. If you're watching this right now, go on YouTube.
Fucking go.
Watching
Dude,
this.
hopping around.
Get on your other device, on your phone, on your laptop, on your TV.
Yeah, because don't click off of us.
Yeah.
Don't click off of us.
Don't click about this.
Put the fucking the moon landing and watch it.
Even look real, bro.
Watch it. And tell us this shit is not fake. DM me on Instagram. DM us on Instagram. Do anything.
Wait, question.
And give us a debate.
If they landed on the dark side, why is there light too?
Well, I mean, I'm sure that the dark side isn't like completely. I mean,
And it's just a side that we don't
yeah,
see.
I'm sure it's just a side we don't see. I'm not. I don't think that it's completely dark. I mean,
That-
we don't know what it looks like.
That's also a really deep theory, though.
Yeah, that's crazy
Because
shit.
that theory also comes with that there's a base on the other side of the shit, too.
What?
Yeah.
I've heard those stories.
I've heard a huge theory that the dark side of the moon is like it's livid, like
Darth
it's
Vader's lair, nigga.
you know, like
Yeah.
it's real, like there's shit there. There's like a civilization there.
So maybe we have gone back then, huh?
I don't know, bro.
No,
It's just
because-
there's no way for any of us to fucking know what's
Yeah,
up.
we're just
Yo,
speculating.
bro, you
man.
should just become an astronaut and let us know, bro.
Yeah.
I'm down. I would go.
What if we build an onto one rocket and we ship you off?
I would go.
And you
But
gotta
it's a one-way
record.
trip.
You have
Nah,
to record
I
live.
I wouldn't go.
Yeah, we talked about this last part.
I wouldn't go.
Fucking astronauts.
Okay, what if me and Marcos go with you? And
One
we wear,
way?
we wear Chrome Heart spacesuits.
Nah.
Alright, but where are the girls at though?
Where the girls at?
You're gonna need to reproduce,
Maybe there's
right?
some alien
We
bitties.
need the whole.
Some alien would, but they're not even female or nothing. They're just alien, like. And what if they got a little sticky thingy too?
You
I don't
have
like
to take,
that.
you have to take some girls.
What if they have that fire though?
So would you fucking alien?
What you fucking alien?
Yo,
That's what we were leading to. That's what the
Okay.
people want.
That's what they're looking for.
Would you fucking
For
alien?
the cloud, yeah.
No.
For the cloud.
Right.
Would you fuck an alien?
Imagine you come on the news on Channel 7.
If
I'm talking about a fucking alien, a real alien.
Dade County team. Fuck.
If I'm the only person in the world to fuck an alien,
You're the only fucking motherfucker to fucking
yeah, I'm
alien.
doing it.
But everybody has to know. You know how much bread you come back with?
I'm good.
You know how
Nah.
many books? I would write so
Yo,
many books
you
about the
be
Yo,
weird.
The alien
Pornhub will
pussy.
have to pay me a fat stack.
Oh my-
Would
You
you
would-
nut in it?
I don't know.
No. You're
You're
crazy.
gonna-
Alien
Yeah.
babies,
That's
bro.
dangerous. That's
Alien
dangerous.
Tony?
That's
Alien
dangerous.
babies,
No,
dog.
That's super dangerous.
No,
You're
I don't know about
crazy.
that.
I don't know.
Rub her up,
Rubber up.
and that's it. We're
Okay, what does the alien look like though? Is it like the little grays, or is it like
Yo.
a bitch from Star Wars?
Can I get in a theory
I
bag
don't
real
know.
quick? Can I get in a theory bag?
Yeah, talk.
Alright. So, I was watching a podcast the other day. I forgot whose podcast, but I was watching a podcast and there was somebody there who studied like alien life and shit like that. And there's a huge theory that's being heavily supported right now that alien that we know, that gray, big head, no ears,
Is from here?
is us. Listen, it's crazy. It's
How?
us.
Okay, what do you mean it's us?
Listen, it's us in the future.
Oh.
And now, think about it like this.
Not interested, mate. I'm sorry.
Hold on.
I like this though. I like.
No, I'm
I
interested
can
in
see-
the idea. I'm talking about I don't want to be a grade.
Yeah, I don't want to.
No, but he's talking
No,
about
I
a long
I'm
time
talking a long.
where we evolve.
where we
Yeah,
evolve.
for sure.
Exactly. So, and if you think about it now, we're seeing
Makes
early
sense,
stages
bro.
of it. For example, kids nowadays, their heads are bigger, right? And if you think about it, the speed
Bro.
of technology. Yo, listen.
We're about to get canceled right now, bro.
Chill. Look, the speed of technology.
Imagine the phone just blows up
the
right now.
speed.
Tony's too deep. Tony's too deep.
Comes through the fucking window.
Go. They kicking the shit right there.
Look, the speed of the technology is so fast that maybe not 100 years from now, but 100,000 years from now, we might not need to talk. And we communicate differently. And we don't need our whimsy, flimsy body parts that get injured and hurt. And we don't need that. And now we get a robotic arm. And,
That's
and
like
we move and we
that's
go.
like the chip that Elon Musk wants to put in.
Damn,
right
you got
there.
deep in this one, cuz.
But it's something that, who knows? Shit,
Like, you know,
fuck it.
Elon Musk was talking about the chip that he wants
Uh-huh.
to put inside of people and shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy, though.
And he was saying, because I think it was on Rogan, and they asked him, like, it plays music, it says, right? So they asked him, like, how do you hear it? He's like, you don't hear it, it plays inside your head. And I was just trying to understand, like, what the fuck does that mean?
What?
What does that mean?
What?
So Elon Musk was talking about the implant, the chip to
He
put
wants to
inside of
know.
people, right? And then he said it plays music, and then I think it was Rogan or somebody asked him, like, what does it sound like? And he was like, it doesn't sound like you're hearing it. It sounds like it's playing inside of your head. And I was trying to understand what the fuck does that
Did
mean?
you get one of those?
Hell no. Nobody's putting anything inside of
No,
people.
that's like
Yo, if the world comes to that, I'm gonna move to like Jamaica and live in a mountain by
Dude,
myself.
I don't let the doctor touch my fucking balls. You think I'm gonna let Elon Musk, Tesla guy, put a chip in my brain?
Yeah, sell me a chip to put in my brain.
Dude,
Yeah, no, you have to pay for it, right?
Yeah, you gotta pay for them to put it in there.
Yo, I'm
and
good,
they're gonna
bro.
sell you ads and shit. Imagine you get pop-ups.
Well, but you know, people are already.
I would kill myself.
Yeah, I would
like-
off myself. You
You
crazy?
know, there's people in companies like already putting chips.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
to
they
open
do.
doors and shit.
Yeah,
like-
they do. F for-
Bro, you
F for
haven't
chips.
seen they're making like furniture and shit
look,
where you put chips in your hand, I guess, on your phone or anywhere, and you just slide your hand and it opens up and shit.
That's crazy.
It's like a lock.
I'm not somebody who's against like modernity and against modernism and
Yeah, don't
none
put
of that
nothing
shit.
in my body.
But
You're
yo,
crazy.
I don't get like riled up. It doesn't excite me when some like technology that I don't need appears. Like Amazon's like fucking grocery stores, they have a tablet in your cart and it tells you like if you put it, plus like $5 for
Oh yeah, you don't
cheese.
have to go to
And then it
Check out.
and if you take it out, it'll take it from the pad of your check. Like that shit, that like something that like it doesn't. Some people they like it, the aesthetic and shit. It doesn't excite me because I don't need that shit. I don't need you to tell me that this
So-
is $5 and I don't have it anymore in my cart.
So where is that? Like where do they have those?
In Los Angeles, they have a couple too, I think, but they're gonna eventually branch out.
I fuck with that though.
The
I
same
like
thing
that.
with the chip. Like I would never want a fucking chip in my brain.
Never ever.
Dude, you
ever,
haven't seen that movie?
That
I
plays
watched a
music
movie
for
the
me.
other day.
What?
Of that company where they chip their fucking employees and shit, and they get hacked into, bro.
Oh my god. Oh, that movie.
Bro, and they start killing like I don't know
Yes.
how many people, but when
It's
they kill them,
on-
their plane just blows. They just blow up, bro.
Yeah, it's a
Oh
really
yeah,
good
it's
movie.
called the something effect
I don't know
or
what it's
the
called, but
experiment.
I know what you're
I
talking
think
about.
it was just something experiment.
But shit.
The
Crazy,
something
bro.
E experiment, and it's in a building. Have you seen it? It's a
I,
movie
I've
basically
seen
where
it, but I don't really remember.
where a bunch of people work for this company, this facility, and they have chips in their heads, right? I don't know why, but then someone hacks it, and they hack the breaching system, and they lock everything down, and then it's like a saw game. So what it is like the voiceover is speaking, and they'll tell them to go do
Like,
this
no,
and do
for
that.
example, it's like oh, in 10 minutes, 5 people have to be dead.
Yeah,
If you guys don't kill 5 people, I'll kill 10.
yeah, and then
it's with a B.
Huh?
It's what I remember seeing.
The belt.
It's something like that.
Some
I
shit
know.
like
I know what you're talking
Way
about.
warmer. But yeah, that's scary as fuck, and I don't want nothing to do with some crazy technology in my brain.
I'm gonna move away.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you where.
It is gonna get to a point though.
Look,
Go to
I found
Jamaica,
For
smoke
sure.
some weed, chill, eat some good
Some good food.
Hey yo,
You're crazy, bro.
It's 12 o'clock at night, bro.
You're
We're
slipping.
2 hours into the party, and I'm going crazy right now.
the
But
Belko experiment. That's what it was.
That's what it was. Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
we've gone, I think, 1,000 years into the future. Come back. Michael B. Jordan. Made her OnlyFans. Michael B. Jordan.
You made an OnlyFans?
Yeah, Michael B. Jordan. What character has he been in Black Panther?
He's
Fuck me, I forgot his name.
He's Killmonger.
Killmonger.
Yeah.
Well,
Eric
Michael B.
Killmonger.
Jordan got crowned the sexiest man alive, aka the real deal, Mr. Steal Your Girl.
So
Right? There's no way your girl's not getting snatched by Michael B. Jordan, bro.
yeah.
He set up OnlyFans for
Yes,
charity. For charity. What do you guys feel about OnlyFans?
Well, what is he putting
feel-
on there?
I feel it's a great way to have sex work like introduced to us. You get me? Like, because it's always been like frowned upon. But bro, it's the oldest job in the fucking world.
And it's a good way for them to have ownership of it. But also, I don't think that should only be used. It's not, and it wasn't made to only be used for sex work. I mean, that's what made it famous.
Yeah.
Is the sex workers on there? But like, there's a lot of things like creators, like somebody like us would. That's what it was made to, kind of like Patreon, right? But OnlyFans just shifted in that direction. With that said, onto one OnlyFans on the way.
Facts. We showing our dick and balls.
All of
We're
it.
going with a calendar. 2021 calendar.
Yeah, the whole shit. Onto one
We take
OnlyFans.
turns.
Well, Michael B. Jordan, he announced it in a Jimmy Kimmel Live, one of those
Okay.
night shows, and he said that he's gonna start one, but he wants to go through like a barber school, you know, basically saying that he wants to learn how to move in the app and how to move and how to work it, right? So I'm guessing, obviously, I don't think he's gonna be posting his fucking dick pics, you know, but he's definitely
Dick and
gonna
balls.
post probably some sexy pics,
Yeah,
abs,
something to
oils,
shake it up a little
you
bit.
know, not like normal shit.
But see, you don't see on Instagram,
What if
bro.
he's just making regular content though?
Bro, a lot of girls do that.
Maybe.
You know, our
A
girls
lot of girls
only be
are
posting,
tricking
like,
your
their
ass.
Instagram for
Well,
y'all.
OnlyFans before the sex wave was a platform for.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was a platform for people to
Yeah.
put their stuff.
It's not made specifically for sex workers. It's
Yeah.
it's just for people to have a subscription service to their content. Like it's
Yeah, they
just like,
revolutionized
it's
it.
just it's like Uber for subscriptions. Like an Uber, it's like a
Yeah.
paywall. It decentralizes paywalls.
Damn,
It's the
that's
same thing.
crazy.
It's just sex workers really
It's actually
fucking
a-
took advantage of it, and
it's actually a
they're
pretty
doing
cool
a great
concept.
job with it. Yeah.
Pretty cool concept though. Shout
Yeah,
out
it's an amazing
OnlyFans.
concept.
Shout out OnlyFans.
I also got scammed by OnlyFans. Thank you guys for giving my money back.
Also, how's your customer service?
Huh? No, it wasn't with them. It was with the bank. Fuck OnlyFans customer service because I tried
Oh,
to
shit.
talk to them and change the shit.
Damn, we flipped on it.
Yeah.
One shout out
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
Yeah.
What? How'd you guys kind
How? I don't even know, bro.
No.
I logged in.
Money, dog.
We're gonna skip that one.
He pleads the fifth.
Cut.
But shout out Michael B. Jordan. He's doing it for charity. We all love some good charity. So
Horny
real-
ass jit.
Come on, bro. Real. If it's real charity, then it's all good in the hood.
Dale.
But yeah, OnlyFans I think is a cool platform. I feel that sex workers. I've heard. It's kind of weird. I don't know if this is a weird flex, but I watch a lot of like porn interviews. Like with the
Okay.
porn stars. I feel like I think that like.
So what do you gain from that?
Weird flex.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Let me
Super
get
weird
my-
flex, to be honest.
It's a
with
weird flex. Okay,
you. Real
damn,
shit.
fuck,
But,
shit.
okay, no, but explain. What is
Okay.
it? What,
So-
what is interesting?
I enjoy watching them because the porn industry is something that's been around forever.
Tony just
And
enjoys watching them not doing porn.
look, no, but I'm talking about normal interviews, and these are females who are just normal people,
Okay.
and they give you insight on like the porn industry,
Yeah.
and that shit is fucking cruel, man.
Yeah.
Like it's horrible.
That's
They're
why
getting
they
paid.
love. That's why they love OnlyFans so much because they can take ownership of it, and
Dude,
it's up to
I've
them.
heard stories from porn chicks on interviews that they said that they've done 1 scene, 2 scene, 3 scene, 4 scene, 5 scene. They don't get paid for any of them.
Yeah.
Like that.
Being on OnlyFans is like being a rapper that owns his own label.
Literally.
It's the same shit.
Yeah.
You're not dependent on anybody to give you a split. You do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, like being an independent artist.
But they do get this a split though.
Exactly, but they get all their bread and then they pay OnlyFans a fee instead of creating revenue for a fucking company and they don't give you anything.
Yeah, I get you.
Yeah, I mean, yo, shout out all the porn stars. Shout out sex workers.
That's funny though. Do you watch their videos before or after the interview?
Because we know you definitely watch.
Yeah. There has to be some times where you're like, she's really cool. Let me see her get fucked.
Yeah, definitely.
No, it's more like, damn, she's really fucking bad.
It does happen.
He's like, for sure.
Adam 22, like he posts a bunch of them because I'm guessing his wife or his girlfriend.
Oh, he's still with her?
You know the plug.
I didn't know they had. I unfollowed her ass.
They just had a kid right now.
She was posting too much butt stuff. I don't know about all that.
I mean, shit. That's what you're into. That's what you're into. But so he makes a lot of them, and sometimes if I think the chick is hot and she's cool, and I'll go check her out on the hub.
Yo, jerk the Turk.
It's normal shit, guys.
It's all good. It's human.
No, but it's actually cool. It's interesting how like to look because
wait, but you didn't wait. So after.
After. That means before.
Yeah, so he sees him. He gets
I would be
personality.
more or before guy. I want to know you after.
That's cool. That's cool. I see that. No, because I feel like for me, I have to see her and like if she's cool, I'll be more into her.
The
Like,
vibe is right. I got
you. Through my computer screen.
What if you watch both?
At the same time, you got one. You're immersed.
Yo, that nut, you're fucking floating in space, but you're this guy.
But the interviews are actually pretty cool because you get to see the inside of their life, you know? These people who are just looked at as porn
it's
stars.
like Mia Khalifa, she did a scene, or she did like multiple scenes, and they gave her $200, bro.
Well, she
advocates, something like that.
She's like anti-porn now.
Yes.
She advocates for
good
young girls to not get into the porn industry, which I think is good if that's if the consequences of the porn industry is you're getting fucked for $500.
They're getting exploited.
Yeah, it's like hip hop and shit and music industry.
It's
every other
capitalistic venture.
Yeah.
Bro, what?
Bro, it's like
Huh?
I was literally. It was like I think it was on Twitter. I remember it was some guy who was saying how employees are costing their employers money.
Oh, working at home?
Yeah, by working at home, which is quite fucking opposite, bro. Like, for example, bro, my aunt, bro, her company hasn't paid fucking rent for their fucking locations. They don't even have a location anymore. They stopped paying that shit. Mm-hmm. All their employees have been at home since March, bro. You know how much money they're saving up on that? It's not like they got a fucking pay increase.
And with that, your wages should increase.
Yeah, you're working from home.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I feel the work site, work as we know it, is gonna change completely.
It is already.
Corona. For example, I think I mentioned it. I don't remember.
And also automation too.
Yeah, I feel like employers aren't gonna need to send their employees on trips anymore. Why? Why do you need to pay for a hotel?
We just spent a whole year.
Hotel.
That's so true.
Flight. Food. All that bullshit. Transportation. You pay for that shit. For what? You can do it through Zoom.
Mm.
You know? It's gonna be different, man. I think COVID is gonna change a lot of aspects of life as we know it.
Bro.
You know? The after effects of it is gonna be
COVID is gonna change literally everything about our lives.
Yeah.
Every 10 to 15 years, there's something that occurs in the world that totally changes either the monetary system, it flips where the money is, it changes a bunch of shit. And right now, like COVID, there's a lot of companies, a lot of countries that are getting ready to start printing a lot of money to be able to help with these stimulus packages for the next year to help the common person. And rich people are going to try to find places to hide their money so that it doesn't go down with inflation. And that's part of the reason why you're saying Bitcoin take off right now and all that type of shit, because people are exploring it as like a greater store of value than gold. And that's really fucking serious, considering that shit, if widely adopted, can totally phase out normal fucking currency.
definitely.
But that's crazy as well, because you know didn't Trump say he was gonna try to put regulations on
We're gonna
on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency.
We're going to find out about that this month, because
Yeah.
Facebook is going to launch a coin in January. Facebook is not launching a coin without a heads up on regulations that are coming.
Yeah.
And once these companies get regulations, it's going to fucking skyrocket, because people are gonna know. Okay, we have the clear to go. This is how we can operate.
That's crazy.
On
Go
stock advisor.
get you some motherfucking XRP and stop sitting on your fat balls, you stupid motherfucker.
Go
Get you some fucking
man.
XRP.
Imagine somebody
bro.
listens to Avnari and they put it in. And
Go
then
get some
it's just
XRP,
a-
bro.
Yeah, I mean, go get some crypto,
Yeah.
man.
No,
You're
I'm lying though because I have money in there. So.
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, go invest in crypto because what's the worst that could happen? You lose a couple bucks. Like for me,
You take it out.
like there's like
More reward.
low risk, high reward.
Bro,
You
free
don't
money
know
ain't
this-
free, bro.
Yeah.
Free money ain't free, bro.
And scared money don't make money.
Exactly, bro. And scared money
Yeah,
don't
man.
make fucking money, bro.
Fuck the Rona. Invest in crypto. That's how we do.
Also, when you play spades, scared books don't make books. It's
Exactly.
the same thing.
Scare books don't make books.
True shit.
Fucking Cab sucks a fucking spade. Throwing shade right now. But he thinks I fucking suck. It's okay.
He's trying to.
It's okay.
Yeah,
No, they have beef.
We have beef right now.
We're gonna figure this
Because
out.
we
though.
were
partner
phoning him.
beef,
We
bro.
were phoning him. And then
No, the first 2 games, and then what happened?
I folded. I folded a book or some shit like
He
that.
folded quite a few books, huh?
And he dissed me. At the end, he said, I need a new partner. And I took it personal. And now it's fucking till death, mate. Now it's forever.
Death. Fuck Cavs.
Shit.
Cavs
Fuck
K.
Cavs. Fuck Cavs K.
Jesus.
Fucking spades. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you again. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I don't know how to play, but you guys are gonna teach me.
You're gonna find out literally right after this podcast.
After the pod, we're gonna play spades.
How deep in are we? Actually?
We are technically we're at 90 minutes in, an hour and a half, but we had like a 15 minutes.
We had that shit running a
intro.
little bit. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. I
So-
feel
So what are some shit that we haven't talked about? What are
Well,
some
right
topics?
now I wanted to get into a lighter mood. Now
Okay.
we got the government, Rona, that shit is just drowning my
Death.
fucking
Dude,
brain.
that shit's fucking searing my brain, bro. Talk to me about some
Complex.
positive shit.
Complex and Billboard,
Okay.
right? The 22nd of November, a couple days ago, was Kanye's "My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy." 10
Okay,
year
yeah,
anniversary.
yeah, yeah. Saw it.
So it's the 10-year anniversary since the album came out. They deemed it album of the decade, right? Kanye's "My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy," which I think is a fucking masterpiece. Even though I think 808s.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, "My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy" for me is a better album. It's for my liking, but I think 808s revolutionized music, hip hop music, as we know it, right? Without 808s.
He's done that a couple of times.
Yeah.
No, but 808s, if you listen to music before 808s and after 808s, it's totally different, right?
Yeah, but it's the same thing with Yeezus.
Yeah, with Yeezus.
He's done that like 4 times already.
Dude, but with Yeezus, he fucking completely changed the. What's this shit called? Dude, I just blacked out.
Synthesizers.
No, man. Bro.
Auto-tune?
Autotune, there we
Yeah.
go. He completely changed autotune, bro.
Definitely. I mean, autotune is a huge part of hip hop. But I pulled up a couple lists of albums, and I see the same kind of shit. A bunch of Kanye, right? Drake, Kendrick. Yo, Kendrick is kind of underrated when we talk about these conversations of artists and albums of the decade.
Bro,
He just doesn't have.
for sure.
He doesn't have the same body of work as everybody else.
Hold up,
It's
but
not as big.
hold up, but Good Kid, Mad City is
It's
an
a
amazing
that's
album.
that's an absolute.
I just feel like he also has like a different type of following. You get me?
Yeah, but you can make the comparison. You can still make the comparison.
has-
No, I'm not saying that he doesn't have a big following. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that he has a different type of like listener. Like
Yeah,
when
he
you
has
compare him to like the I don't know
like
like
Drake listener.
yeah like Die Hard like go.
Yeah, but I
not,
feel-
not saying that he doesn't, but
I feel Kendrick's music is. I get what you're saying. He probably has. I don't want to say like a more intellectual following, right? Because I don't want to offend nobody, but his music is more lyrical and it's more intellectual than maybe a Drake song or a pop hit song.
Yeah.
But I feel
I agree with that.
I feel Kendrick kind of overlays and shifts through all these roads, and it kind of just blends in with everything because he's that big that his music, even though it's for maybe targeted for somebody who likes lyrics and intellectual and shit, he has crossed that line for me. You know,
I
he's
think-
already like up there with Drake and Kanye for me. at least.
No, he is
for
definitely
sure.
up there in
He's
terms
definitely
of
up there.
talent and skill, and also the how good the body of work he's put out is. Because the first album he ever came out with is a fucking classic. The only people that you hear doing that is fucking Mobb Deep and I was gonna say Nas, right? Like, that's something that's very rare. The thing is that his body of work isn't the same thing as everybody else's. You have how many fucking Drake albums? How many Kanye West albums? Right? Kanye West is older than them, but Drake and him are in the same class. You have 3 Kendrick Lamar albums. And people have really mixed reviews about Some Pimple Butterfly, although I really love that album. Right?
Love
then
album.
Damn,
I remember you put me onto that album.
Huh? I used to listen to that all the time in middle school.
Non-stop, bro.
Yeah, and then Damn was really fucking cool, and it was a really cool concept because you can play the album forward and then it's one way, and then if you play it back, it's a different story. So it is really cool.
Didn't you also have the?
But the size of his catalog is nowhere near anything compared to Kanye West and Drake. You can't really make the comparison in terms of that, but you can make the comparison in terms of like the quality of it.
Yeah, I mean, the guy is talented, and like you said, his body of work is amazing. I mean, his music is good, and I'm here looking at other albums that kind of I've just forgotten almost about. Acid Rap, Chance the Rapper. I mean, I don't want to put it there, but it's also
Acid Rap is one of the best mixtapes I've heard.
Yeah,
for sure.
Chanel Orange by Frank Ocean. You know, I'm not a huge Frank Ocean guy, but he's also really influential, and he has a cult following.
Frank Ocean pisses me the fuck off.
Why?
You think so?
Because he's super fucking talented and he won't do. Like, I just want him to sing a song. Just sing.
He doesn't make music. He doesn't
Like,
care.
he could
Like,
be.
please,
Like, if he wanted to be.
please
If he felt like it, he would be Marvin Gaye, and then he just decides not to be.
Yeah,
Like,
shout out
when
Marvin
he's
Gaye.
doing his shit and it works, it's really fucking good, but sometimes he gets too far into the being
And
super
Bodie,
creative
I
thing, and
completely forgot about
it kind of
that.
loses me.
Look what I just bought.
Remember because of the internet?
That is dope.
I completely
That's
forgot
hard.
about
It's a
that.
little keychain thingy.
About that album
It was $20.
Yeah, but shout out Frank Ocean though.
Yo, it was $20.
Wow.
because of the
Coach.
internet.
Huh?
Because of the internet.
That was a great album.
I completely threw that out of my mind, bro.
Yeah, there's a bunch of cool albums. 2014 Forest Hills Drive by J. Cole was also a game changer for me, at least. It was always.
Yeah, I'm not even. I think Gio also put me on to J Cole.
Shit, J. Cole has always
At
been
that
there for
time,
me.
yeah.
He's-
Yeah,
I-
that's
wait,
how-
I felt I'm not a
Were you
fan.
heavy on the J. Cole?
I was heavy on that album,
The album
but I don't like.
Albums,
I don't like
yeah, I
that.
remember Gio.
Why not now? Like,
Huh?
you don't fuck
I don't
with
know. I
them?
just lost it. But that album was really fucking good. The album was really good.
For me,
at
J.
the time.
Cole, he's it's not a hot take, but he's one of those people to me that, like, also I want to talk about Joey Badass because I put him on the same issue that I have with both of them. That like they get in like too deep into that bag, you know, into that.
I don't know. It depends. J. Cole's way bigger. One.
Yeah, I don't know.
And also, I think this is my problem with J. Cole. Because J. Cole can rap his ass off. It's just his beats fucking suck.
That is true.
His beats fucking suck. And that's why I can't listen to it. I don't like the beats.
Well, you
They
put
frustrate
me
me.
on to
That's
Joey
what- but I think-
Badass. And what was the other guy's name?
Capital
Steve?
Steez.
Yeah.
Rest in
R.I.P.
peace, King Steez.
And
Seven.
bro,
That stuff is
I
bad.
felt like they were gonna revolutionize everything. Like
Yeah.
they were just gonna take over everything.
Yeah, I thought Pro Air was gonna take over the world.
You get me?
I really did.
And that's pretty like crazy
Yeah,
as a kid.
a thing. I mean, I listen to a lot of Steez and I listen to a lot of Pro Era, I guess you would call it. I mean, they're not really a thing like that no more. But I really listen to Steez a lot, and I've been recently listening to him a lot and all his unreleased shit. And I said it to Gio a couple weeks ago. I told him that if Steez would have been alive, he would have been up there with Kendrick and J. Cole.
Okay, yeah,
Probably.
yeah.
He would have been.
For sure.
Pro
He
Era would've been-
probably would have actually got more fanfare because he's from New York, right?
Definitely, yeah. Yeah,
But
he's from New York.
He would have had a lot more direct connection to
But every time
people
I
wanting him
think-
to be big. That's like why everybody wants the Lakers and the Celtics to always be good. Everybody
Yeah.
wants a good New York rapper.
A lot of people don't even know his story. Like, I mean, he killed himself,
Yeah.
right?
I didn't know
Tragically.
Why was it?
I mean,
Didn't know, like,
we'll
didn't
never
know,
know.
like-
But
I thought like
he was somebody who was very spiritual and he was very tapped in, right?
no,
In his
because
own-
I've always
his own
heard
head.
like this thing that it was because he was like he didn't like how the world was. And
Exactly,
shit
yeah.
like that.
So that's like a lot of. I mean, if you listen to his hip hop and if you listen to his music a lot and you look at his tweets, you could notice that he was somebody who was unhappy, not because of mixed with personal experiences, but mostly because of the things around him.
Mm-hmm.
He hated looking outside and seeing people kill each other,
Mhm.
right? Black people killing each other for no reason, for money, for a couple dollars, for drugs. You know, he hated that. And that, I mean, he was obviously somebody who suffered from depression.
Yeah.
Right? And he also was somebody, like I said, very spiritual. He was always tapped into his own head. He tweeted the end before he killed himself, that night of, a couple minutes before. He tweeted it and he killed himself. Yeah, he jumped off the building of, I forgot the company, but it was like a music label, a record label. You know, he was very somebody, yeah, he was somebody very, like, symbolic.
Symbolic,
right?
that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, he was somebody who was very symbolic, and to this day, that whole movement has a cult following. It's a real cult. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, it sucks, man. It's tragic. Shout out.
That is really fucking sad.
Yeah,
RIP, bro. And also, if you're dealing with any of that type of stuff, reach out to somebody, bro. Real
definitely.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I feel that's also a thing.
Talk to somebody.
I feel a thing that our generation.
Reach out to us if you have to. I got you.
For sure.
Yeah.
Bro, you know, I'm more than happy to talk to random people, bro. Like sometimes, I just talk to.
So,
people.
do you want to talk about your escapades on Omegle on
this
so podcast right now?
I've been in and out of Omegle, and bro, look. Besides the dicks and the balls and the husbands that like are just jerking off there, that you guys are fucking weirdos.
Stop that shit. There's kids on
that
there,
shit,
bro.
bro.
There's kids on there.
You
cuz.
jerking off? No, but that's not. That's okay. So that's fucked up, right? But my fucked up part is you jerking off to half of the time it's a loading screen.
Just think about this. I think we've been seeing this on Omegle for like I don't think this has
For
changed,
years.
I can easily remember
Fuck
the first time Omegle, we were like what? 11, 12.
Okay, so look, this is my point. You almost got me out of the fucking bag. Look, so I go on there, and sometimes I have conversation with beautiful people, bro. With people that are just like
trying to have
good. Exactly, like they're doing good for the world. Like I had a conversation with this Christian guy, and we talked for like 40 minutes, and I talked to him about what I wanted to do with clothes, and bro, we were on a whole different spectrum of life. You get me?
Because sometimes it's cool to tap in with just a random
Exactly.
and share like.
It was just a vibe, like
that's something that's like social media.
Yeah.
Like it's taken away from us, dog.
Yes.
People are scared. Yo, and it happened to me today, bro.
Why?
I was at Publix, right?
Okay.
Trying to find sauerkraut. I don't know if you guys know what that is.
Look, first of all, let me stop you right there, Chief. If
That's
you're
nasty.
shopping for sauerkraut,
it's so wrong with you.
The other guy is right, bro. Fuck you, bro.
It was for my mom, bro.
Okay.
It was for my mom.
Okay.
Bro.
Okay. My mom digs the sauerkraut too.
It wasn't for
no
me.
judge.
And yo, I'm telling you, this is the hardest thing to find in Publix. Yo, I walked every aisle twice.
Were you scared to ask somebody, yo, where the sauerkraut
So
at? Imagine somebody asking you about, bro, what the fuck?
I don't even know what they're asking.
Yo, I worked in Publix and no one ever asked me where the fuck the sauerkraut at.
Look, so I
scared,
told
bro.
myself.
I don't know what the fuck is sauerkraut, bro.
Go.
So I told myself, look, I have two options. I can go ask one of these baggers that look like they don't even know what the fuck they're doing. They're just bagging shit like a robot.
Yo,
and I'm like, yo,
they don't know what the
I'm gonna
fuck
ask
they're
them, look, my thought process going into this was, look, if I ask them, yo, where's the sauerkraut? They're gonna be first, what's sauerkraut? I'm gonna have to show them a picture of sauerkraut, and they're gonna be like,
That is most
They're
definitely.
gonna have to then walk me. The thing that I just walked twice. They're gonna walk me through and be like, honestly, I don't think we have sauerkraut. So then what I did was,
When they definitely have sauerkraut.
yeah, I did. You know what I did? I went on Google. I put Publix sauerkraut aisle number.
No way.
That shit came
That
up.
shit came up, bro.
That shit came up. Don't tell me that right now.
But like, I don't
It
know.
probably, no, but it wasn't a number though because they labeled it different. It was
wasn't a number.
the section of the food,
It told me.
like where the pickles are. I bet.
It told me sauerkraut.
Publix never failed me, boy.
It says sauerkraut is mostly found in Publix next to the ranch dressings or like the refrigerator, like in front of the board head shit.
Oh yeah.
So I was right next to it. I went to the board shit. It was right there.
In
You
the
know
little
that-
bottle.
You know what that
so
is?
crazy.
No, it was like a bag.
You know what
that
is? You know what that is?
Information in our fucking hands, literally.
That's information on our hands, and that's also real journalism, brother. Good work.
Yeah.
That's great
Whoever
work.
wrote that, shout out to you,
That's
bro.
great work.
That's
Thank
crazy.
you.
This is what I'm saying. Tapping in with somebody random and talking to them like, yo, that shit feels good sometimes, you know?
Yeah, bro.
You know, it's
We'll
crazy.
do it.
People that come into my job, I interview them.
Yeah.
Like they don't know it, but that's what I'm doing.
So-
yeah, I'm interviewing them. I'm trying to like extract information from them. Like, yes, give me everything. I talked to a security guard on my job. He used to like about golfing, because he had a full scholarship in college to play golf.
That's cool.
Then he was fishing one day and he slipped on a rock and fucking broke his back. And now he's a security guard. He was a private detective too for a while. And he used to have to place trackers on cars with people inside of them.
Well, that seems like a cool person.
You know,
he was a real cool ass dude to talk to, and I would have never known unless I asked him the fucking question.
Similar to that. So I went to LA maybe a year ago, and I
shout out to you, Charlie. By the way, I'll show you the video at work tomorrow.
I met this guy. And I go up to him, and we're kind of like just looking at each other, and I know he's asking for money, like he's asking, but we were in front of a food truck, so we're kind of there, and he's asking for money. And I look at him and I like wave at him to like come closer, and I'm like, "Oh, are you hungry?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm a little hungry." So I'm like, "All right, what do you want?" And like I'm guessing they already knew who he was, so I pointed at him, and the lady was like, "Oh, for him?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they already knew what he wanted, like what his order was.
Okay.
And then, but he's like, asking for money, and I'm like, "Fuck, like I'm gonna give him some money." But at the same time, I like talking to people and like kind of interviewing them and like to see how their life is going, I guess. And I'm like, I got you, Papi. I'll give you some money, but if you talk to me, right? Like I told him that, and he like thought about it, and he was like, yeah, like why not, right? So I gave him a soda. I got my soda, and we sat next to each other. And it was nighttime, but I had basically lunch with this guy, right? Talking for like 30 minutes while he ate his food and I ate my food, and at the end of it, I got $20 because I paid him for his time, like he wasn't there just fucking sharing his life story with me for no reason. So I took out some money, I gave him some money, and I was like, bro, like, you've taught me a lot, like, holy shit, because it gives you I don't know, like, this,
like real life
this feeling. No, it gives you this feeling of like,
it's a cool thing to be able to make a connection like that.
Exactly, but it gave me this feeling of like, holy shit, like I'm in this bitch for real, like.
Yeah.
People really out here for real.
Yeah, it makes you feel like human.
It makes you feel human. It humbles you. It really does humble you. It made me feel like warm,
It's like.
I wonder if that's something that generations before us were more accustomed to.
Definitely,
bro, for sure, bro.
Right?
We've lost.
Or if that's something that they even had to think about.
No.
Like for us, that's something that's foreign. And we're like, whoa, what?
Yeah.
I just had to talk to this motherfucker.
Do you have to order at McDonald's?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hell no.
You already know he's in the fucking.
Yo, I literally looked
little
up sauerkraut on Google.
Yeah.
I literally looked at myself after I got the sauerkraut. I'm like, I shouldn't have done that. I should have just asked somebody.
Yeah.
Like
you know what's crazy too? It's cool to when you talk to somebody like that, or even like a quick like interaction, and you can tell that they felt good about it too.
Yeah, of course.
I feel like they're both equally satisfied.
Yeah, like everybody's like, good job, good shit, guys. We're alive. We're people. Like, let's go.
Linking it back to social media, I feel like how you said, because for the most part, when you interact with somebody, they'll kind of enjoy it too. So I feel like it's something that maybe we both want to do, but we're both kind of in a weird gray area that we don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
Right? Maybe we're so accustomed to social media, or maybe just not talking to nobody. We don't need to talk to nobody. We don't need to talk to nobody to know what a sauerkraut is.
You know what's crazy though? I think it's the way that we use social media. Because there's people that use social media to connect with people for real. Like, there's people that are on Twitter that have
know how to
friends.
use social media.
Yeah, there's people on Twitter that have friends on Twitter and they talk to each other through their tweets and shit. And they DM and they link up in the city and shit like that. So maybe it's just the way that we use it. Try to make more friends on Twitter.
Most definitely, man.
I'm gonna try that shit. I don't tweet anything.
Yeah.
I don't tweet at all.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna start tweeting. Follow me. Hey.
Follow me.
definitely follow on 21
Bro.
on all socials.
Yeah, call.
Especially on
I'm in the
YouTube.
middle of a podcast, bro.
Like and subscribe. You already know what the fuck is on. We basically reaching almost 115, 110 minutes.
That was Caleb, by the way. Shout out
Caleb. Best club promoter in Miami.
For sure.
Y'all
Get
go
at
party.
him.
Y'all go party with Caleb. I feel like that's a good way to end the pod. We had a nice little pod today.
For sure. The moon landing is fake. South Korea, you did
North Korea.
fucking shit, bro. North Korea, you fucking shit the bed. We're not gonna go and see you guys.
Shit.
Tony
Fuck you guys.
has a fucking gang behind them after him.
Mike Fury is gonna beat the fucking
Fury.
shit out of you. Tyson Fury. I'm fucking all this shit up.
No beef with none
That
of them,
cookie
yo.
is about to hit.
No
I already
beef.
feel it. Shout out to people. Go buy some fucking XRP, you lazy motherfucker.
Thanksgiving food is crazy.
Thanksgiving food is
The best,
crazy.
the best.
Come fuck with us. On to one. Bitch, fuck you.
We out. Shout
That's
out
it.
everybody.